Just ask them how I did it. I got out the limo, grabbed her hand, went upstairs and fucked her.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Go to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grieving. Put your foot on the gas, no, never stop competing, yeah. I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want them, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim. Yeah. I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the gas, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grieving. Put your foot on the gas, no, never stop competing, yeah.
Late night crew. It is Monday. Monday. Oh boy. Say what's up to your boy. As I get my Monday groove on. It's early as fuck, but we here. I need you to hit that like button, though. I need a big game from Keontae and John Collins tonight. Tata, J-Dub, Chadrick, Nopper, Janice, Bob, Blessing, Boston, Rodney, Latasha, T. Tommy, what up, kid?
Not the cap.
Susan, what up? Tracy, what's happening? Uh-oh. What an episode we have. Rhonda, what up? Kendra, what's happening? Oh, man. Don't you know this bitch went on Angela Yee's today? Angela Yee, you are a fucking sellout. See, Roland could probably play that shit. You can't. Angela Yee ain't shit. Angela Yee. Unrivaled coverage due to unrivaled research because I got a motherfucking unrivaled squad. Shout out to the Boiler King. Yep. The bitch went to Angela Yee's. Hold on, let me pull up the page first so we can be ready. All right. I'm sure they already in the motherfucking chat roasting. Nigga, it's 483 people in this motherfucking chat already, nigga. Nigga, will y'all hit the like button and hit the like button here and over there, you lazy sons of bitches? The fuck? Miss J was happening. We ready to go. It's 500 motherfuckers in there waiting. 17 people, us included, that hit the like button. I don't know what y'all fetish with not hitting the like button is. Dollars was happening. While we wait for that, yeah, I got something to watch while we wait. Hold on a second. I misplaced something of mine. Trying to find what I did with it. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. As I was saying.
Tactical nuke incoming!
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and I have Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard here with us. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Bitch, why she look like she photoshopped in real life, nigga? What the fuck is this mask she has on, nigga? Oh, nigga. Angela Yee, how much they pay you for this bullshit? I know it was a grip. Another question. Who paid for you to get to Angela Yee's show? Did you pay for that, or did Dolton pay for that? I'm just wondering.
Thank you for having me.
All right, well, thanks for coming up. And the reason they call you the Super Mayor is because you're the mayor of Dolton,
Time out. Nobody calls her that but herself.
Illinois, but you're also the supervisor of the township, right?
Yes.
Which is
Exactly, Portola. Wearing that fucking vibe, man. She got on that ain't even Tiffany Henyard. That's a bitch wearing a Tiffany Henyard mask.
I hope that everyone has underestimated my potential for just massive destruction.
Squad. What's happening, Architect? Yeah, this bitch is sitting up here with a Tiffany Henyard mask on.
190,000 people.
Yes.
And then the mayor of Dolton, which is 23,000 residents. Okay, so explain the difference in both of those positions for people who are listening.
Sure. So if you know anybody that's a mayor, they are over services. So that means like if you got street lights out, sidewalks, pavement of alleys or streets, things of that nature. And if you are somebody that's a township supervisor, you over resources.
Okay.
So you'll pay their light bill, gas bill, water bill. I do mortgage and rental assistance. I even help you bury your loved ones.
Okay.
So that's the difference. And we have a food pantry.
That's crazy that you have both of those positions.
Yes.
Exactly.
Is that a rare thing?
It is.
Yes.
It's only, I think, 2 or 3 that I know of that has dual seats like me, meaning mayor and supervisor.
And you'll probably be the last. You will probably be the last. I got a strong feeling they will be creating a law to make sure this shit never happens again. Or a motherfucker hold both of these seats acting a damn fool. Good job, Tiffany.
But it's plenty of elected officials that have multiple seats.
Okay, because I always think of mayor as like such a full-time job that kind of occupies all of your time.
And it does, but it's considered part-time in my community.
Okay.
So I'm able to do other things too.
All right, and you have been in the news a lot, so that's why I'm glad that you're up here today to clear up some things.
Yes, I'm here to lay the mess to rest.
Because the way they make it seem like you Cookie from,
I'm here to lay the mess to rest.
you know, but you know that
Yeah.
that's.
Who the fuck has ever said this bitch is like Cookie?
I've been in the news a lot, so that's why I'm glad that you're up here today to clear up some things.
Yes, I'm here to lay the mess to rest.
Because the way they make it seem like you Cookie from, you know, but you know.
Look, Angela Yee, I already know how you get down. This is your thing. This is your thing. Feminists unite.
That's the way they make it seem like you're walking around, you got all the security, dressed all fly. And so I know part of your position is that you are able to have security detail with you. And most mayors do.
Yes.
I know our mayor definitely
Exactly,
does.
Rodney.
And I've been
Exactly.
around to see other people have security.
Yes, it comes with the seat.
But I also see that I was able to get some of these messages because you do get voicemails, but also emails of people that have been threatening you.
That's
What does this have to do with anything? So instead of talking about why all these people are mad at her, we just gonna talk about what a couple of crazy motherfuckers are saying and try to use them to represent anybody that opposes her. Bitch, I am 41 years old. You can't, this don't work on me.
correct.
Some of them are, do you mind if I read?
Sure, you can share.
Because I know this could be triggering. I don't know how you feel about this.
Nigga, she probably wrote these.
But, okay, you're a effing crook, you ugly bee. You will be.
That's not a threat. You said these were threats. That's not a threat. To say that she's a fucking crook and an ugly bitch is not a threat. That you strike one. Strike one. You said these were threats, nigga. That was not a threat. And I want you to be careful, Tiffany. You're a government official, so people got First Amendment rights against you, bitch.
Be in prison soon, so get that nasty, greasy black vagina ready for Shaniqua.
You know, Rick is so wild and has went so far off the meaning. It's shit that I can't even tell you on TV. I mean, you know, for the sake of our friendship, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna bring it up. But trust me, he went there. He has went where it's like, yo, Rick, man, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You done took this shit too far. And his response is like this. That's no flyers.
Oh, damn.
Doctor,
All right.
let's go to the abyss, nigga.
Also not a threat.
I'm not with it, man. I don't want to go to the abyss, man. You know what I'm saying? Rick wants to go to the abyss. In fact, he dwells in the abyss. Rick James dwells in the abyss, okay? And he wants company sometimes, you know. And for some reason, he likes to reach out for me whenever I'm around. When he wants to go there, he will reach out for me to try to take me to the abyss with him. And I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it. And that's when we end up, you know, tussling or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Is that statement over the line? Irrelevant. Cause you got free speech. You can tell the mayor to suck your dick. Ain't nothing the mayor can do about it, nigga. So she ain't no exception. Get that motherfucking pussy, get that nasty pussy ready for Shaniqua or whatever the fuck they said, nigga. Superman, nah, bitch, get that. Nah, that's why you going to prison, bitch. Again, you said these were threats. I'm waiting to hear where they got the threatening her, nigga. Uh-oh, the meeting done started, nigga. Hold on.
that walk on eggshells and can't really do and discharge their duties for fear of recrimination, fear of losing their job, or perhaps even personal attack. Thank you.
Good evening, residents.
Steve.
Steve, Mayor, Board of Trustees, department heads. It's been real hectic in the village of Dolton media-wise. I want to start out by saying self-accountability is a bad thing in this administration. The mayor can blame everybody for what's going on, but she has to look at herself. Nobody told her to get on TV and lie like that. Blatant lies. Did you spend this on a credit card? No, sir. I don't know where they got that from. That's unexcusable. These are easily verifiable lies. That's unacceptable. That immediate attention didn't kick up until them lies came out on WGN. Nobody was really paying attention for checking for Dolton like that until then. Also, the financial reports. Who's the finance chair? Stan Brown. Does Stan know anything about the finances? Can he answer any questions? The trustees don't have the credit card receipts. The mayor's village reports and financial reports. Does Stan have it? Because the rest of the trustees don't have it. And she's going to say everybody's lying. They do have it. The attorney general is asking for credit card receipts. I guess the attorney general is lying too. So this is where we're at in the village. It's self-accountability, and the mayor can blame everybody. I know she wants to say I'm a black woman, and it's because I'm a woman. You know how many women that she's affecting? Look at what she did to Dr. Scott down the street. She won't even let her open up. Look how she talks to the other black women up here. These are all single mothers, just like her. Look how she talks to them. Look how she talks to the clerk who's old enough to be her mother. Look how disrespectful she is. If y'all can't see that, a lot of y'all do see that. I just don't refuse to see it. She's so disrespectful. And she told Brittany, don't say nothing else. I don't want to hear from you no more. How do you talk to an adult like that who's elected? Everybody that works for her know how disrespectful she is. So department heads, be careful. Like Chief lied last time and got caught out. The cars were about to get repoed. Oh, that's handled, Trustee House, when it clearly wasn't handled. So when you be careful, there's life
Come on,
after this,
Steve.
girl, and you have to move on. And if you're on camera lying for her because she told you to lie, believe me, it's all recorded. Everything's recorded. And be careful not to lie on something that can easily be proven that you lied. The chief said it was handled. It wasn't handled. They almost repossessed the cars. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. So trustees, residents, keep watching the Dolton Trustee YouTube page. We're going to keep putting this madness out here because it got to stop. It got to stop. And again, nobody was checking for this until the mayor got on TV and lied right through the camera, smooth, without a bite in the eye. That is dangerous when you can lie like that easily, or stuff that you know can be verified is true. So thank y'all so much. Trustees, keep fighting, keep holding this administration accountable, keep fighting for transparency, and don't let her bankrupt this town and then blame it on y'all. And Trustee Belcher,
time is up, sir.
Please put our picture back up.
Time is up, sir.
Time up, nigga.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, I'm going to say it this last time. You cannot disrupt the meeting. Hold your claps, hold your statements, hold your comments. If you got something you want to say.
Hey, fuck you, police chief. We can do whatever the fuck we want. Weak ass nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck 12. We told them fuck 12 and fuck SWAT.
All right, go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Board of Trustees.
Get cooking.
Residents for the village of Dolton. I'm Valerie Stubbs, former trustee for the village of Dolton. 23-year resident. Been in politics all my adult life. I'm 65 and I've been in politics ever since I was 18. It was a statement made by Keith Freeman that the village of trustees would not vote on to take a bond out for Homewood disposable. Well, for $1.4 million. Correct me if I'm wrong. The residents pay over $2 million every year for Homewood Disposable that's included in their water bill. So I wanted to know why in the world would you want to take out a bond that the residents have to pay along with the interest, notwithstanding after you pay the 1.4 million, you have $600,000 to the good. It was also stated, and that gentleman said it best, that Mr. Keith Freeman, if you can't take care of the business of your own house and pay your bills, and this is public information.
No, she didn't bring
and
this
you
nigga
have to file
motherfucker. This
bankruptcy,
nigga broke.
and you do not include both
I'm broke, nigga, I'm
your
broke.
salaries, the one from Thornton Township. I don't know what your position there is because I have FOIA'd and my FOIAs don't get answered. And also the village administrator. I've asked, are you a village administrator, 1099 or with benefits, or are you just a plain 1099? So today,
She want to know your
I'm
title,
asking
nigga.
that you either step down or the trustees for the village of Dolton that voted you in.
She
to
told the nigga
vote
to step
you
down.
out because you are no good for the residents of this community. Also, I want to ask the question again. I asked it the last meeting, but the mic was cut off. Why is Trustee Belcher's picture sitting there as opposed to being on the wall with everybody? It don't make any difference whether or not you like an individual or not. This is business. This is not about liking or disliking.
Oh yeah, they hooking her
This
car
is
right
about
now.
the business of the people from the
Hey,
village
tow
of
her
Dolton.
shit.
Ma'am, your
Thank
time is
you.
up.
Tow it. And tow her shit. She want to get up here talking shit. Tow her shit. Thank you.
First of all, good evening, everybody, to give me the chance to become in Dolton Village Hall to be talked, and whatever I will talk is nothing but truth. I've been in this village, been 10 years, Miss Mayor. I never have any problem to be disrespectful to my business.
This nigga was on the
disrespectful to my
news. They about to lock you up
I've
as soon
been
as you
in
leave
this
up out of
town
here.
been 10 years. And the way I have revoked
Hey,
my
Mayor.
license,
Mayor.
I've been paying my tax good.
That's
If
the nigga
I
on the
made a
news.
mistake, you have a chance to give me the chance to be, I can create my any mistake what I made it. I will try my best to be whatever the violation I have giving on my paper is nothing but the lie. They say every time we have 15 to 20 police car come over there and helping us, that's not good. They never help us like that. And we never expecting. The last time what they give me ticket for
That nigga ain't had no
$750
sleep since
to
the
be two
police went
girls
up in there. Look at
argument
this
of
nigga's
outside
eyes.
of my establishment. And this is the reason I have to revoke my license. I paying every month $8,000 rent. I have only one child, which one I'm taking care of it right now.
Don't nobody
I'm
give a
taking care
fuck.
of the another kids. I run
We
more
gotta go
than
to Vegas,
23
nigga.
family house in Dolton. You're ruining your own people end of the day. And everybody get hurt. Is a small people is very important. Everybody run the life just because of the they having getting good
Doing.
pay from the good establishment. If the good establishment, good business not gonna come in the Dolton, how the Dolton gonna survive? That's all I want to talk. I just want to be a fair justice, and I'm not trying to revoke my license. I work hard for my money, and you really work hard for your
Your
money. And
license?
when you have to lose for no reason,
Nigga,
it's
you
hurt.
under arrest.
It's nothing but hurt. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, and lock his ass up. Fuck towing his car. Lock him up. Oh, nigga, you not reading all that
Greetings
shit in
to,
there. No, you not.
the citizens, elected officials, and media especially. We need the media simply because there are strategic power outages at certain times throughout these proceedings, just like last week.
Power
And
outages.
denials
Wait,
notwithstanding,
y'all
we
be
know that's a
turning the
blatant
power off in the
lie.
city? Nigga, what?
Secondly, I usually address most of my comments to the audience, but I'm going to talk to Tiffany Henyard and Keith Freeman. Keep my name out of your mouth, okay? Now, unless you want it back, because you will get it back. I'm just letting you know face to face. I'm not going behind your back. I'm telling you to your face, please, we're not on a first name basis. Let's not pretend anymore, okay? We got that? I hope
You can catch the fade, nigga.
Next,
Oh my
I
mama,
couldn't believe
nigga,
I
you
looked
can
at this
catch
agenda
the
and saw the
fade.
word secret squirrel on a freaking on a professional agenda for a village. If you look on that first page, she has secret squirrel meeting on there. You know what made that necessary? 11 council meetings. There have been 11 meetings like this that have been canceled, where the trustees get to get their agenda items on the agenda, and they have been unilaterally canceled by this secret squirrel administration. Because squirrels hide stuff. They bury stuff in the wintertime and hide that dirt. This is what is happening right now. So if you want to put secret squirrel on a freaking agenda, get some help. Secondly, City Hall, this City Hall that we pay for has been shut down 11 times in a row.
Talk to him, OG.
That's why we have to have those other meetings. We can't even get access to our City Hall. Okay, think about that for a minute. Only because people want to hide their little secret squirrel agendas and then come back and rant and rave and insult people when they bring it up. That is absolutely pathetic. And I was wondering, is the Auditor General aware of what's going on here? If we can get something from get the Auditor General in here, because there is no way all of this paperwork has been, keeps staying hidden. The secret squirrel has buried it. So we need to deal with the secret squirrel's lack of transparency. This is what we got here. So we can sit up here and pretend this is an official proceeding, but there's another official proceeding that's supposed to happen every third week in the month, and it hasn't happened 11 times straight, and that is obviously intentional. So enough is enough, okay? If you're not going to be professional about it, you need to step down and leave us the hell alone.
Bitch ass niggas. You got the game fucked up, hoe ass nigga. And keep his name out your fucking mouth, nigga. We gonna beat your ass, nigga. On everything. You not gonna bring Unc name up no more, nigga. That's the one and only.
Residents, mayor, and the department heads. I'm here to express deep concerns about the township's lack of transparency relating to financial records. If there is no discrepancies in our finances, then why the resistance? Why not share the information to the residents?
Talk plain.
The mayor has recently reported in a recent interview that our deficit is $2 million rather than the $7 million. If that's true, where's the proof? Yet she has failed to give us the proof. The mayor also has made claims that the proof of financial information.
All you gotta do is call her phone.
Website, yet it is not. That is false. We don't need any more videos. We don't need anything else saying that what you're claiming to do for the village. We need accountability. We need information on the finances. Trustee Stan Brown. I find myself perplexed by your position on the Finance Committee. Your role suggests a focus on our village finances, yet discussions from you from this critical topic are notably absent. Where are the Finance Committee meetings? Why don't you speak up during these board meetings? Where are the financial reports? Surely you should have that information, right? Why don't we have it? I urge you to refocus on the financial health of our community and share with us your actions and plans for enhancing transparency. Trustee Holmes, I must ask, what do you believe your role to be? As a public servant, your role is to represent the residents' interests, yet your actions don't align with our concerns and our needs. As an activist, you should be driven to tackle injustices and push for significant changes in our township. I urge you to align your efforts more closely with our community's pressing needs. To the residents, continue to speak up, speak out, do not be afraid. We demand transparency, and that's what
Justice for Alexis Wilson in the cup one time. Ladies, break out the Methuselahs.
The rest of you all.
Shout out to Alexis
Thank
Wilson.
you for continuing to fight on our behalf, and we appreciate
Justice
you.
is coming.
Thank
Bring
you.
it to Methuselah! All right, is there anyone else? All right.
And so I have serious concerns about everybody in the room.
Talking to the mic.
I experienced the recall, and I FOIA'd the recall call. I wasn't able to get the recall costs from either side.
What y'all do? Turn her mic off?
The taxpayers' money was spent on a recall, but we're not deserving of the bill. We can't know how much it is. Right? That's non-transparency. You guys had t-shirts, buses, billboards, but we don't have a bill. How much was the bill? No one wants to say. Moving along. We have no meeting minutes. Since you were sworn in, Mayor Henry, we have no meeting minutes. The clerk
They turned her mic down. She's talking directly into it, nigga.
Why don't we have meeting minutes since the mayor's been sworn in? The clerk said it's because of you. Okay. Well, Kwame
I play
Raoul
college
signed
ball.
out because he did
I
call you
am a
on
Division I
September
basketball player.
There we go.
You're not talking basketball with me.
Also, there should
That
be
didn't
an
go well.
ordinance in place.
Now they
There
trying to be
is
funny
not
with the
an
mic, nigga.
ordinance in place on executive spending. No one should be able to spend how they want and
Thank you,
then
my
give the
nigga.
bill to the
Whoever
resident.
that was.
If there is no ordinance in place, there
Guess her
needs to
goofy
be an
ass wasn't
ordinance
speaking
in
into
place.
it.
That's all that was needed instead of that expensive recall bill that we never received. And so make sure there's an ordinance in place on spending in the village of Dolton. Also, the skate rink, the basketball court is across the street from a carcinogen pumping waste dump, Circon, water integration. That needs to go. Why are we sitting in a town that burns feces? Why is that going on? Jason, you were at the ribbon cutting. Stubbs was at the ribbon cutting. Ed Steve was at the ribbon cutting.
Uh-oh.
Why are we in a town that burns dookie? That tells me that our leadership ain't
Uh-oh.
right.
Uh-oh.
And so, Chief Lacey, you know, it's really disappointing that she made you chief because you violate a lot of people's rights. You violated her rights when we were in the water department discussing my bill and you pulled right on up. You wanted to put Miss Stubbs out for clapping, right? Like you so good, but we seen you, the whole village.
What's it, Nick?
We saw you
Is
break
it pronounced Nick or
somebody's
is it pronounced Nike?
We saw you.
He said we standing on business.
And
Fuck
your
it.
team. Bring it War 2 in the
I don't do nothing but report the truth over this motherfucker.
And so you should be very careful about how you treat the residents because you do violate our rights. We had a right to speak. We had.
Ma'am, your time
no,
is up.
Is
Your time is up. Yes, ma'am.
Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it?
Some seconds.
Ma'am, your
He
time is up.
interrupted. I had like 5
Ma'am.
more seconds.
Your time is up.
I know it's okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
He
you.
interrupted. I had 5 more seconds.
All right.
And go.
That
Fuck you, Mayor
concludes
Dalton.
Public comment.
Fuck
Thank
you,
all
Mayor
for coming
Dalton.
to the podium to speak. Next on the agenda is general announcements. Are there any general announcements?
I have an announcement.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, residents. This coming Saturday, March the 9th, will be Tea with the Trustees. It's at 14700 Evers, and it's Tea with the Trustee. Starts at 9:30. So if information will be given and things that you can't talk about at the board meeting, you can definitely discuss some of those things at the Tea with the Trustees. Thank you.
All right, anyone else?
I have something there.
All right, go ahead.
Hit that
Thornton
like button.
Township, Supervisor Henry and the Board of Trustees of Thornton Township is extending a tech savvy class for seniors from 11 to 1 p.m. every fourth Thursday of each month. Tech savvy class for our seniors to come and get savvy with the computer work.
We gonna teach old people how to use their
Also,
iPhones,
Thornton Township
log
Food
into Facebook, and we'll teach them how to
10 to 5.
register to vote.
10
That's
to 5
the-
every Wednesday.
the tech for the
at
old people
15340 Page Avenue in Harvey, Illinois. That's every Wednesday from 10 to 5. Food pantry, if you want to get some food baskets, don't hesitate to come to the Thornton Township
Jerry, what's happening?
pantry. Also,
They get
Because
these
I
corny
play
ass
college
general
ball.
announcements.
I am a Division I basketball player. You're not talking basketball with me.
mortgage assistant, burial assistant, and mental
Shout out
health
to
assistant.
Alexis Wilson, bro.
Contact number 708
Hit that like button for the kid.
6040, extension 31.
Hit the like button for
Either
your
3135.
boy.
Last but not least, there's transportation that the township offers if you live
Appreciate
anywhere in
you.
the township. Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 p.m. If you want to travel anywhere.
Why is this shirt like it ain't got no real collar?
Call 596-6040, extension 4011. That's it for my report.
All right. Is there anyone else?
Yeah, can I be recognized, Mayor?
Sure, go ahead.
First and foremost, I know Lacey will probably address it later on, but I'd like to send my thanks out to the Dolton Police Department. We may be small, but they got a good heart. And I'd like to send a thanks out to them thumbs up for apprehending a criminal from Chicago that was pursued out here after a homicide. This individual, very dangerous. He took a shot at the police department. So I'd like to take my
Man,
hats
get
off
the
and
fuck
him
out of here.
for apprehending that individual.
What's his
and he's
nigga name?
now in
Stan
custody
Brown?
and been charged with first-degree murder.
Hey man, fuck 12,
That's it.
nigga. I ain't got nothing to do with none of that.
Is there anyone else?
I have a report.
No?
I have a report, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Monday. I
Happy
would like to
Monday.
just make an announcement regarding our Thornton Township Assessor, Cassandra Elston. She's partnered up with our Illinois State Rep, Thaddeus Jones, and they've partnered
Somebody
up
went and got
with
that
Helping
head
Hands
done.
Tax Network.
Finally.
So they're offering a free
Somebody
income
knew they
tax
was on
return
TV
services
tonight.
for seniors. So for any seniors, if you haven't completed your taxes as of yet, feel free to give them a call. They say it's by appointment only. Their phone number is 708-730-1040. Mondays through Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Oh, Brittany, we can go
You
get
have
a
to be
piece of pizza.
65 years of age or older, total household income of $65,000 or less, and you must have a photo
She
ID.
looking sexy
Feel free to
tonight.
call them if you have any questions. And if you all have missed our tax appeal. So a few months ago, Assessor Elston held a tax appeal seminar for all the residents. So if you missed the tax appeal for the seniors, we will have an upcoming event. So just listen out. If you aren't following our Dolton Trustees page, feel free to do so because I will make an announcement so you all can appeal your taxes with our assessor. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
All right.
Carol Wilson in the cut one time. Say her name, Alexis Wilson.
All right.
She said we can't stop.
on.
We
Next,
won't
we
stop.
have Mayor's
Breaking the fucking Methuselah.
Thank you to the residents of Dalton
Yo, this was
for
happening.
keeping
The
me in
wake
your
was happening.
prayers. Thank you for loving on me, sending me
Natasha,
uplifting
Jackie,
messages. I
everybody
do
in the
need
midst.
that. As you can see, our
CEO.
village, our community, myself, we are under attack.
Hold on, Mayor. I like
It's a
that
shame
pink
that
outfit.
people can come to meetings and just tell one-sided stories and not
What?
get the entire side of both stories.
Look how far that
In the
wig is
next
sitting off her
week
head,
or two,
nigga.
You will hear myself speak to anyone has
Oh,
spoken about me,
no.
anything
What
anyone has
is
put out
that?
there, because it's facts over fiction for me. So I will state facts, I will show receipts, and I will make sure that our community is back
no.
together as one, because there's always one band, one sound. And I don't want people to get away from loving on each other, because there's so much hatred in the world that it amazes me how people can get together and come to a board meeting and
Because
just
I play
have
college
hate in their
ball.
heart and not
I
love
am a
on each other.
Division I
try to
basketball player.
uplift
You're
one
not,
another.
you're not
So
talking
my goal
basketball
is
with me.
to continue to do that. What I ran for office for, I ran because I was and still am
That
the
didn't go well.
people's mayor. I would not stop loving on you and providing a way for you. I wish that people will put facts out there, such as the money that we win and we got awarded. We don't have it. It's coming down the pipeline now for our community. All the programs that we create, all the housing issues that's in our community that we are standing in the fire for. I also want people to know that we help pay your light bill, gas bill, water bill. We even help you bury loved ones. We even did a mortgage and rental assistance, which was really, really dope. A lot of people came out to get assistance. These are things that people don't tell you that we do. Mental health. You guys know I'm really big on helping people get through whatever that issue is in their life at that moment, because people need help now. They don't need your help when you win or when you're successful. They need you when they're going through their hardship. And that's what I always have done, and I'm going to continue to do. Lead my people, provide a way for them, and go get resources and bring back to community. Because right now, the Black and brown communities are always last to get anything. And right now, today, our communities are first to get things that normally the other communities will get before us. We have been awarded the most in the state of Illinois, a 6.8 for our village of Dolton and 9.2 for Thornton Township. The most out of any mayor, the most out of any supervisor. So when people talk all these things, it's all gossip. And I get it, because all y'all are here. People like run off of negativity or he say, she say stuff. I don't sit at tables that people talk about people. I sit at a table where we talk about uplifting and how we're going to build a community. And that's what I want my people to learn and grow into. Because right here, this moment, talking about other people, not going to get you anywhere. You would never grow by just trying to put dirt on somebody else. Now, don't get me wrong, that dirt going to help somebody else because they need dirt to grow themselves. But I just want people to know, like, stop with the mess. Because at the end of the day, we still gonna be a village. We still gonna be here when all the cameras leave. We're still gonna be a community, and we still gonna take care of thy neighbor, no matter what. But right now, it's nothing but a show, and it saddens my heart to just see that people focusing on just the minute things, the things.
I mean, this is some
throw
shameful
your hand, throw the
shit.
rock and hide your hand, and that's what's going on in our village. And to my staff, I apologize for all the mess that the Board of Trustees have created as it relates to people coming into our community and basically harassing you guys. All right, quiet down, guys. Quiet down. Quiet down. You have to listen. If you don't want to quiet down, you don't have to take it. But I apologize for that because a lot of that's going on, and that's the stuff that you guys don't see, and it's the tunnel vision that I'm speaking of. You one-sided. You only hear one side. You don't hear anybody else's side but the negativity. And I'm here to tell you that they are having issues. Stop creating chaos in your village where we all lay our head, with some of us do. Because I don't know where they lay at, but where we lay our heads at, y'all got to stop that. Because no matter what, like I said, when the cameras and the mess go away, we still have to live here. We still gonna see each other in the grocery store, in Walgreens. We still gonna see each other in passing. So that's why I keep trying to preach and teach that you have to love on each other. And to the youth, please love on them. I know you guys like turn your back on them because they make mistakes. They human. We all human. We all make mistakes. But it's a matter of how you come out of it. As I always say, we're going to go through it, but we got to grow through it. And the people that live here have to make sure you pass the baton and make sure that you loving on the youth too. Because you was once them. And now they need your help. And they looking to the older people for guidance. But yet the older people sometimes don't got it. And I'm trying to educate the people. So you have to be willing to take the message in and then make a judgment, which nobody should judge anybody. But only judge when you got both sides of the story, not one side narratives, which is negative narratives in the media. So with that being said, I want to speak to Women's History Month. This month is Women's History Month, and I want to uplift women throughout the state of Illinois to keep pushing, because I know I'm going through what I'm going through, but it's a lot of women that's like me that's going through mess. Where people
Bitch, what did you just say? Nah, bitch, you doing too much. No, bitch, you doing too
much. I want them to know to keep going. Don't give up. Never, never give up. And keep pushing no matter what you do. And this is to my women, because I know how hard it is.
Wild,
it is a boys' club, and unfortunately, they don't want us leading like we're doing now. I have two big, powerful seats, and everybody thought they was going to be able to come and tell me what to do. They thought they was going to start this little smear campaign, and I wasn't going to fight back. I'm going to always fight for what's right, and I'm always stay the course. And I'm
bitch, put one period in this statement.
Clear. You see, mark my words. So, with that being said, I'm going to go into this veto message. The veto message is related to the secret squirrel meetings, yes, that the Board of Trustees have, and that's a meeting that's a violation of the Open Meeting Act. You cannot have a quorum without actually coming here. Your meetings are set here for Village Hall, but yet y'all go everywhere else to have this meeting and to talk about village business. The Board of Trustees.
That's not how that shit work, bitch. You can't lock them out and then be like, they don't have the meetings here.
Myself,
nice try,
the
bitch.
Village administrator and our administration. That's who run the day-to-day. That's who run the day-to-day in any other municipality.
Y'all should be ashamed of y'all. Y'all black.
So they don't know
y'all are
what
black.
to believe. You just listen to one side once again, and then get both other sides to know what's truth and what's not. So I'm gonna read this into order, just so you know. And yeah, I normally have videos. And today I might have two, but anybody want to see anything that's going on with myself, anything that's going on with the truth, with the facts, with the receipts, I will be posting on Tiffany Henry on the Move podcast. You can go to Spotify, Amazon, you go to any of those platforms to see what is going on, and I will drop the first one this Friday. So stay tuned, because I know everybody asking and been texting me about it, so I just want to put that out there so you know it is coming. So there are board meetings, kids in our board meetings, and we don't have to go back and forth, and we can actually get through the business, and then we can actually go home.
Nigga, she going to prison for real,
take care
nigga.
of the real business, because when they sleep, I'm still working no matter what. When y'all leave,
she gone, nigga.
And it's gonna be just another story and another day.
She gone.
This is the message related to February 22nd.
She gone.
Special meeting, which is the secret squirrel meeting that the board.
The feds will be there Thursday. We still ain't gonna get to see it.
So I can get through it.
Before I deliver my veto to the items approved by the board at their special meeting / secret squirrel meeting on February 22nd, 2024, I must let the public know that the actions of the board are illegal and void from the start. Technically, I do not believe I even have to veto these illegal actions because the board once again acted unconstitutionally and in complete disregard for the law. This board can't seem to get it right. The judges have told them, and I repeat, they told them
Out the
several
cap.
times, they lost every lawsuit. So again, if it's me, I win all the lawsuits. They haven't won one. So everything they accuse me of, we go to court, guys. That's why I said get both sides. We go to court, and I win. Myself.
Where's the
me,
paperwork on
village.
that, you
I
lying
represent the village.
bitch? I ain't the rest of these niggas. I'll call you a bitch. I don't give a fuck. You a liar.
The judges
And I'll
have
still
told
fuck
them
too.
that they can't take away the
Whole
mayor's
ass
power
savage.
or change the form of government. I continue to be shocked by what the trustees seemingly do. Not know what. Well, let me see. Go back.
Exactly, Tommy.
I continue to be shocked by what the trustees seemingly do not know about municipal government and Bert Oderson's desire to confuse the residents of Dolton.
You know this bitch didn't write this shit. She reading it hard as fuck. And then.
I am ashamed of
Look up, bitch.
behavior by trustees.
You don't know how to public speak at all.
Tammy Brown, Brittany Norwood, and Kiana Belcher. I encourage every resident to take a stand for our community against their continued hatred. However, as the board will likely continue to ignore the law, I am vetoing all items passed under item 7 on the agenda. So that's my veto, and then we're gonna give you a veto of the things they passed at their secret squirrel meeting. I just wanted to point out the things that goes on that you may not know. For instance, the board of trustees taking me off a bank account. I didn't even know that. For a whole year, I didn't have no access to any bank account to make any decisions in our village.
Out the
It was
cap.
all up to them. Little do you know, I put a correspondent out to the residents, and some of you guys read it. Some of you was thankful for me keeping it transparent because they didn't tell you that, but they illegally went into a bank, trustee Jason House and Clerk Key, and took me off a bank. And that's how you know that everybody's in on it, because no one called nobody here. This is $1 million account, $1 million account. No one called anybody to say, hey, did you know someone's in the bank trying to remove your name, your signature from the bank? Come on, guys. You got to call a spade, but they did do that. They lost. The judge said it was unconstitutional, illegal. All these things is in the transcript. So no one has to lie about anybody, but these are the things that my board members are doing, keeping up chaos. When we supposed
You in
to
trouble,
work
girl.
together and move the village forward. It's a shame that right when I got in office, I've been fighting with them, and I still been doing the work for the residents. You need tree trim. You need
Oh my lord.
sidewalks done.
You act like you been
need
cutting the
your
damn
streets
trees
repaved.
yourself,
You
bitch.
need any type of program, I'm still providing. So that's why I
Like
said
you supposed
that's
to.
why
You
they
hear this
create
bitch?
chaos. They have
Even
to
though
do
I'm beefing
good
with the
things for you
trustees, I'm
residents,
still
not wrong.
doing
So
other
any
shit for other
ordinance that
people.
they pass,
What?
anything that they choose to do, they literally put it on their secret squirrel meeting, and they do it because it's beneficial to them. So I wanted to put that out there, and that's for the record, clerk, that it's not right what's going on in our community, and I'm going to continue to stand for the residents of Dolton. So thank you so much for hearing me. Stay tuned again. Tiffany Henyard on the Move podcast. You can check that out. It will be all facts, receipts, things you can utilize. You can repost, because I know y'all like to repost things. And then to those people that don't understand how social media works, I am considered clickbait. Clickbait is when a person go and they make a narrative, a story, or something
This
like
bitch
that.
can't be
and
for real
basically
right
put
now.
out
Is this
different
for real?
news, fake, negative, you name it. And basically,
Bitch,
people
are you for real?
they make money off of clicks. I don't know if y'all know how that goes, but that's how this game goes. So that's another thing of why things are moving so rapidly, because it's now a social media type of market, when before it was like newspapers, or you had to live in that community in order to know what was going on. So that's the facts to what's going on, and I'm going to leave it there. Thank you again for listening to me.
Mayor?
Yep, go ahead.
The mayor's official veto message is 5 pages, not including exhibits. So she didn't read it for the record, but is requesting that I present a copy to you and that you print it in the minutes verbatim as written. And the mayor's prefatory statement that she did read, clerk, if you could also print that for the minutes.
Yep, her white man.
All right, next on the agenda is village clerk's report.
Thank you, Mayor. I noticed that for the February 22nd, February 5th minutes, you said they need to be amended. If you can let me know what those amendments are so I can make the adjustments, because I don't know what they are.
So the amendments are on the recording. So I don't know if you watched the
I don't know
recording,
what it is
wrote it.
specifically that you're saying.
The
is
stuff that you wrote
incorrect.
in the minutes for me, they're not accurate.
It's what I
on
got
the
off
mayor's
the
report.
recording.
What
But if
was it?
we could talk specifically, or you send me an email.
Bitch, talking to the mic, bro. What are you doing?
It's on the
Yeah,
the
but
recording.
I need to know specifically what you're saying is incorrect.
Do y'all have the recording?
We're
Or the
not gonna
clerk?
play a recording now, but I just need to know specifically what those items are that you feel are incorrect, and I will.
Okay,
Stupid.
I'm asking right now. Do y'all have the recording for the clerk's part?
Because I record the meetings myself.
Right.
Are
but
you
on the
asking me for
recording,
help?
It says you got different dollar amounts on there. That's not accurate. But
Okay,
when I
well,
went
you
back,
just
I
let me
watched
know
the
what they
tape.
are. I'll make the changes.
I know, but this what I'm saying. Every time we do this, you never make any type of change. And I've been
Because you
telling you
never
for
asked.
years that you never write my portion of what
Oh,
I say.
she's so
And
stupid.
then when you do write anything, it's not accurate. And then I go look at the tape and I'm like, okay, that's your job. You ran to be a clerk. That means to check the minutes. So then you don't
Oh
write
my
it in
Lord.
there. But everybody else got a whole paragraph, a whole book of whatever they said in the meeting. But mine, it was always referred to the mayor's office. But everybody that say something up here, you write anything they all say, anything. But me, you don't write nothing I say.
Mayor, you do an hour-long, sometimes 2-hour-long report. And what I simply asked you some time ago is if you can just give me a copy, just like you give me a copy of the vetoes, and I will make sure your stuff is attached to the minutes. Just like department heads should give me a copy of their.
What's so hard about that?
Department that comply with that is the Public Works Department. They've been very on time with that. They have not missed a beat. This is how we did it before. I don't know why that stopped, but I'm just asking something simply. If they're reading off a report, what's wrong with them giving me a copy? If you're reading off a report, just like you just read this veto,
What's so hard
what's
about
wrong with
that?
giving me a copy?
I have no problem with giving you a copy.
I've
But what
asked
I'm
for it for quite some time, and then I can take that and summarize it into the
Check
minutes.
her
That's
then.
all I need.
okay. But what I'm trying to make you understand for me is that everybody up here don't give you a report.
They
No,
don't
listen to me.
do
Let me
an
get it out.
hour-long report.
Everybody up here have not given you a report. You write
Don't
everybody's
get loud with me,
statement is what I'm
bitch.
saying.
They just speak
When
on
you did
general
my
amounts.
statement, you put that I said we bought in $2,000.
No, I
And
didn't
I did
say
say it
2,000.
do. It said in the
You
minutes.
read that wrong, or maybe I just
It's
didn't
not.
get
It's
the
in the
number. Well,
minutes.
we're not gonna go back and forth. We're gonna look at it. I'll
Okay,
take
but
a look
what
at
I'm
it.
saying to you, Clark, and no one's trying to go back and forth with you. I'm just trying to make it clear
okay,
because
great.
every time we come, it's not clear, and then you say you get it. I'm saying that in the minutes, I want
Bitch,
my
you
stuff to
calling
be
me
written
stupid?
on the things I really say because you're the record keeper. So if somebody go for you the minutes, and then you wrote something that I didn't say or didn't do, then they're wrong, and they would think them are right. That's why I'm complaining about it.
Okay, and again, I asked you if you can give me a copy of what you're reading. I have no problem
Okay.
putting that
Okay.
in the
All right.
in the
I got it.
minutes.
But I guess
So
you
let's
you
just,
won't see what I'm saying.
yeah,
Because
okay.
at the end of the day, your job is to do the minutes, regardless of somebody give you a copy and
I
making sure
get
they accurate, no matter what.
that.
You're supposed to
That
make sure
makes
they
the
accurate.
most accurate sense is to get a copy. So moving on, I'm just going to go into communications since we cannot get the minutes approved today. And I just want to remind everyone that early voting has started today. So if anyone's ready, interested in voting for the upcoming election,
Just as a reminder, you
starts
can start
today.
voting this bitch out
It ends
now.
on Monday, March 18th. And then the general election voting day is Tuesday, March 19th. So in case you are not aware, early voting has already begun. That concludes my report. Thank you.
Okay. And then last, clerk, when could we get a copy of all the ordinances, resolutions, intergovernment agreements, all of that stuff?
Oh, I really need copies of the intergovernment.
What
Is it
I'm
on?
asking,
Is it
when
on?
can we get a copy
I
of
need
all those
copies of
things?
those too. First of all, you have to be specific. The clerk maintains the records of the village. So if there's something specifically you want, just like attorneys and everyone asks, they don't ask for everything. They ask for specific items. I am not to give you all of my records. I am the keeper of the records, okay?
You
I
are,
maintain
and that's
all
not
of
what
the
I'm
records.
asking.
I'm still talking. You
Go
I
ahead,
gave
go ahead,
you
go ahead.
that respect.
Woo!
So I'm the keeper of the records. If there's something specific you want, I have no problems turning it over. I have never refused to turn anything over. But to tell me to give all my files to you, that's incorrect. That's incorrect.
Okay.
I'm done with that.
All right, as long as you're done. All right. I'm asking for every single record that our village had. And when I'm asking for it, that don't mean you give me your originals. That means you make me a copy of them and you give me a copy of everything we're asking for. We've asked for ordinances, resolutions, intergovernmental
I'm not
agreements, and you
giving
have
you
not
all
gave
my
us
records,
anything.
ho.
He had put it in email, meaning the village administrator has,
The
and
answer is no.
myself. We've asked, and you have not gave us anything. So what day can I come down and you make me copies of everything, and then I have what you have?
And just a point of reference, everything that you put on the agenda, I never get the original copy of
Let's
those
go back to what I'm
ordinance or
asking you.
resolutions.
What day can I
So
come and
should
get
I
it?
get those? I'm not going to give you every record in my office because I'm the keeper of the records. I maintain the records of this village. Nobody else. I do. So if you want something specific, you can ask me for it, but you do not get all of my records. And I'm done with this conversation.
Okay, clerk, you do know that, I'm gonna educate you again about the law and I'll educate the public. The mayor has the right to review any record in our village at any given time, for those that don't know how the rules work. So I'm asking again, the clerk, can I have the records, meaning a copy? You keep the original, I'm not asking for the original. I want a copy of what I'm supposed to check out that you're not allowing me to check out. So are you refusing me the opportunity to come in your office to review all the records, clerk? Are you refusing to allow me to do that, Clerk Key? Because we can go, I come down tomorrow, 9 a.m. But I want y'all to see that it's another side to all this. Y'all see the mess, whatever narrative they put out there.
Yeah, I
But
saw
see
you
that
just
I
try to
need get
extort her
things
for all
to
the
do my
records you
job
ain't
as
supposed to
relates
have.
Ordinance or resolution, something so simple. You can
Just because you
email
can
it to me in
review a
all honesty.
record don't mean
But
that
I
she's
don't
supposed to
have
give
it,
you
and I'm
all the
asking her,
records,
and
bitch. You
she just
tried it.
went on mute, as you always see, and this why don't nothing get done as it relates to them. And then we have to go and fight.
She
and go
ain't
back
scared of
and
you,
forth about,
bitch.
can you FOIA the records?
The
Why
feds
would I
are there,
FOIA
you
something that
dummy.
I'm entitled to get as a mayor? As a mayor, that's my job, for those that don't know that. But okay, she ain't got
You
nothing else to
just
say.
the
Moving on,
feds is
village
on it.
administrator report.
You ain't getting shit, bitch. We closed, fat boy. Give me back my money. My money. Mama! I hate him. So I'll be down there at 9 o'clock. Bitch, you could be down there at 8:55. You ain't getting shit. Nigga, I told you, we closed. Get the fuck up out of here, bitch. You can get a record. Tell me exactly what the fuck you looking for. If you can't tell me what you looking for, then you can kick rocks, bitch. You just got dunked on. You know everybody watching it. You just got pulverized, nigga. That bitch was not fold, nigga. We don't bend, we don't break, nigga. It's fucking Treyway, nigga. She wasn't playing, nigga.
Tassie. We're gonna go ahead and go. Come on, Ron. You come up next.
Good evening, Mayor, trustees, Madam Clerk, department heads, and residents from the Village of Dolton. Just a couple items on my report this evening. The first item is we are going to be applying for partnership with Cook County CDBG.
Oh, nigga, you gay.
For a maximum amount of $400,000 for infrastructure improvements. Also, we will be applying for the Invest in Cook project, and that'll be also for infrastructure projects. I will work with the Public Works Superintendent, Stacy, and make sure that we get those applications submitted online. They're due on March 22nd at 5 p.m. The second item I have on my report is the item that the board has on the agenda. It is an intergovernmental agreement between MWRD and the Village of Dolton. That is for 5,818 linear feet of
swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing?
West and Sibley Boulevard going north. This is a public benefit that will reduce sanitary sewer overflows
I am not
and
gay.
basement backups.
I have relationships
And I will
with
entertain
women.
Any questions that the
Sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Okay. Because Ron, I think he said he had to go. Can we do a motion to approve his item? Are you guys okay with that?
So move.
All right. Is there a second? The motion is second. Any discussion? All right. Call the roll, please.
There's a motion to approve item D on the agenda.
Speak back into the mic, Miss Clerk.
Motion by House and second by Trustee Holmes. Trustee Norwood,
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown,
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown, Trustee House,
Aye.
Trustee Holmes, Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Okay. And that was item C, right?
D. No, it says D. Isn't that D?
Okay.
Thank you.
What number you got?
You're welcome.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Chief Freeman.
Thank you, Mayor, Madam Clerk, trustees. I'd like to discuss today the IMRF expenditures as well as the
He
police
going to
fire-
prison too.
the contract negotiations.
That's what you get for
between our
being on
unions.
that double laptop.
As discussed last month, IMRF employer contribution lines are higher across all department funds because IMRF employer contribution rates has increased from less than 1% to over 7%. We are anticipating another increase in IMRF and the IMRF rate in 2025. The telephone expenditure accounts with the general administration has increased compared to the prior year. Because
Speak
the
up and
average
into the mic,
monthly
you
AT&T
thief.
bill is 70 to 80 thousand more than it was compared to December of 2023. General administration and other professional services and contractual services are reflected plus $340,000. That's a $47,000 increase compared to the prior year. Other professional services decreased because.
Hey, nigga, let me just let you in on a
fiscal
secret.
year
Whatever you
2023,
asking for,
there was
nigga, the
significantly
answer is no.
more engineering work performed by Robinson Engineering, and the village performed the LED project. The village also completed negotiations with the police patrol, police lieutenants, and the sergeants, and the AFSCME unions. The remaining unions out of contract are the police records.
Hey, tell them
clerk, and
niggas
the
we
fire
said
department.
no.
The village would need to be cognizant of the various requests of the unions and have made a plan to find out how to fund those contract agreements because with each contract
Yeah,
signed,
Thief Freeman, nigga.
overall payroll will increase. with
Hey,
each
nigga, first of
component
all, before
contract
you
year.
finish what you saying, let me let
If
you in
there
on
are
something,
any
nigga. You got
questions,
the
I'll
right
end
to
my report
remain
there.
silent.
All right,
Anything
may
you
I
say
please
can
the
and will
mayor?
be used against you in a court of law.
He asked if there was any questions. I got a question. In reference to the contracts, that you're saying because of the increase.
Kiana, what's up, baby?
Wasn't those increases included in the budget?
The budget we submitted was changed by the trustees, so you would have to ask the trustee who crafted the new budget.
Okay, but the original budget that you created, was those funds included in the budget?
Yes, they were.
Okay, thank you.
You're
All right,
welcome.
next is police, Chief Lacy.
Oh shit.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, the board.
Thank you,
board of
man.
trustees.
Yeah,
The
we
Dolton
ain't
Police
did
Department
shit, but we
responded
want
to
more money.
2,671 calls for the month of January. They enforced 542 parking citations. They wrote 334 state tickets, 5,847.
Nigga,
red
put
light
some bass in your
citations.
voice, nigga.
Overall,
First of all, you
vehicle
need to
crimes
unbutton
are
that
down.
jacket. That shit look
Protests are down,
uncomfortable
and
than a
I'd like to thank the
motherfucker.
Village of Dolton for listening when it came down to leaving their vehicles running, when it came down to the winter, because that dramatically helped. There are some things that I would like to touch on, Madam Mayor, if I can. So that way, everybody has a clear understanding when it comes down to.
How can it be clear when you won't speak into the
and what
microphone?
actually what's going on with the nightclubs. I'm glad that the owner of Ricky's is still here, because in my hand, I have all the calls that the Dolton Police Department responded to. Also, where we had to call outside agencies, where there were major fights, shootings, and guess what? People, well, okay.
Yo, this is
Major
a
fights,
wild
shootings, and
strategy,
incidents
nigga.
at your location. You don't have to believe me. You can FOIA it to where there's also body cam footage. Okay, so in short, the mayor had
You a
nothing to do
motherfucking lie.
with closing down.
You a
the club.
motherfucking lie.
It was
What
the health
happened that
department,
night?
The police department, to where we enforced it because of the violations, to where you did not have your license. So yes, your business was closed down for the activity that was going on in your club. Now, I have also
Okay, let him finish.
invited you to come and see me, to whereas we can correct some of the issues with your club. You failed to show up. You had your hearings. It wasn't just something that we did.
You can't extort that nigga. You can't tell this nigga he can have his license if he do what the police say.
So yes, sir, your club was shut down. I also have the U-Haul location in a residence in Dolton. Know about that U-Haul place on 142nd, next to the expressway. To whereas what he was doing, he did not have a license, but what he was hosting was a strip club joint, all on paperwork, all on video. Okay?
So the U-Haul was
So this is
actually a
nothing that's
strip
being made
club.
up. This is nothing that you can't look up yourself. Also with Pablo's. That business was shut down because of the incidents that happened there, where the shootings, to where they had the fights, to where we had to call outside agencies, okay, to where even the Burger King across the street got shot up. So this is nothing that's being made up. People can say what they want, but one thing I'm going to do is enforce the law. It's just that simple.
Y'all niggas
You know
is
why?
hurt.
Because the village of Dolton deserves better than what they've been getting. When it comes down to
This is
the
an
repossessed
unbelievable
cars,
strategy.
since Ed Stevens, I don't know if you're still here, Trustee House, when that happened, and I brought that up, that everything was fine. What wasn't brought up was the mayor wasn't on the bank account. It was an automatic deduction once a year. I have no idea who makes an arrangement for an automatic deduction for a car payment once a year, but it was done before the mayor's tenure. And what ended up happening when the mayor was taken off the bank account, they conveniently took off the payment for the car. Now, you don't have to believe me.
Sense.
Okay,
Y'all
you can
niggas are
Google
the
this.
worst
You
liars
can
of
play it,
all
and
time.
guess what?
Nobody
It'll prove
believes
exactly
this.
what I'm saying, but that's okay. So when it said that the cars were being repossessed, the cars were nowhere near being repossessed. They're not in a repossessed business. They're in any car dealer.
Like the
is in
third
the
story
getting
you've made
to
up about them fucking trucks.
That's what they want. They want their money. But since we didn't know about what had happened, since we were not informed what had happened, Trustee House, then what ended up happening was, guess what? That letter came out with your name on it and Clerk Key's name on it. When we were made aware of it, it was immediately taken care of. So the Dolton Police Department was never in jeopardy of their cars being repossessed.
Are you
And
aware
again,
that we can
you
see
don't have to
you?
believe me, you can FOIA it. So if you're gonna do something, say it right, say the facts. But that's okay too. The other thing was the $1 million that was taken out of the budget with that meeting that was illegal.
Oh my
over at
lord!
the
Back
Park
to this $1
District.
million you niggas is not getting.
Okay, I'm bringing it up again. Yes, I am. You know why? Because just like was brought up in reference to salaries for my officers. who
Where
go
that
to make
thumb
sure the
down come
citizens
from?
of
Y'all
Dolton
niggas is wild,
are
nigga.
safe, who go to these shots fired calls, go to these domestics.
Why they put
They
that
are
thumbs down
entitled
graphic with this
to
nigga?
be paid properly. But because it was taken out of the budget, now it has to be figured out how we're going to do it.
Nigga, we
But guess
not
what?
giving y'all
We
niggas
always
no more
try.
money so y'all can eat a
We
dick.
do, because we have a mayor that makes sure
Hey,
we survive.
police, you can eat a
Regardless
dick.
as to
We
whether
not
you
giving
wanna
you
believe
niggas
it or not,
shit. You
don't
better
have
talk to
believe
that
it, because
bitch.
For those of you that were at that meeting, you know exactly what they approved and they didn't approve. So this is not something that's just being said. But the bottom line to the whole thing is that the money that was taken out, and you talking about defunding the police, I think $1 million taken from the police is definitely being defunded.
Nigga, y'all
And if
spent
you're proud of
it.
that, shame on you. But the bottom line to the whole thing is
These
my
niggas
officers
trying to spend. These
do their
niggas
job.
got all their money, spent it, and need $1
Everything that
million
they do,
more.
they do
Like nigga, y'all defunding us by not giving us more
And
money.
that's
Nigga,
one
you
of the
ain't getting
reasons why
shit.
I'm glad
We
that
closed,
I am
fat
where I
boy.
am, because guess what? They can get the service that they need and the backup that they need that this administration is giving
Nigga, you going to
Because guess
hell,
what?
bro.
Right
I
now,
gotta
what's
let
going
you
on is
know. Being
politics.
police and
Here's
doing
what
this
it
shit,
is.
you going to hell.
Right now, what's going on is we are a community policing meeting, which will be tomorrow at 6:30. Come and voice your opinions about your neighborhood. You will see us in the area as far as walking, talking to the residents and seeing what's going on. I'm pretty sure everybody in this room has seen my officers out there on the street,
Fuck them niggas.
especially on Sibley.
Fuck them
That was
niggas.
one of the big deals. Sibley Boulevard. I'm pretty sure if you ain't got caught by them, I'm not saying you should, but if you ain't got caught by them, slow down, because I've instructed them to enforce the law. We also are initiating a new drone program. And with this,
Drone?
anybody that can understand a drone program, that's when a drone is flying up in the air, that thing that's flying up in the air, And I have 2 officers that I have sent to school. They have their FAA licenses, so they can fly those drones. We will also have a drone car. And what this does
No,
is
the
it keeps
answer's
the
no.
officer from running
The
into
answer,
the weeds.
y'all
It
about to
keeps the
let the
officer
police
from going
just
to places
have
that
just
that
fly
drone can
drones
pick up
around the
and
city.
promote.
Y'all niggas is wild if y'all
And
let
all
the
of that,
niggas do
all of that
shit.
is being paid through asset forfeiture funds, state and federal. So it's not coming
This
out the
nigga
general
said
fund.
they about to fly
Just like when we
drones through
did
the
the
city.
K-9 unit.
What?
Trustees tried to pull the check that paid for the K-9 unit, and it was asset forfeiture funds. Who does that? But that's okay, because we have a K-9, and we have a traffic unit, and now we have a drone unit, and there are going to be some more things out there that are good that you're going to see. So, bottom line to the whole thing is for
Get them niggas to
now,
drone school, cuz. What the
if you're
fuck
really
is
for the
this
police
nigga
department, then
talking?
be for the police department. If you're really for the
I sent
residents,
them to
then be
get
for the residents.
FAA regulations so they can learn how to fly a plane like on Grand Theft Auto.
Get out of order.
Well,
You out
see,
of order.
so ma'am, guess what? Guess what? For actually what's going on right now, okay? For going on what's right now. We have enough officers right now, and we are hiring more officers.
All right,
So
you out of
trust-
order, ma'am. You out of
Nigga, it's
order.
2,000 people in this chat. It's
Finish your report.
2,212 people in
So,
that motherfucker,
to
bro.
end my report, ma'am, with the trustees, if you're gonna tell it right, not just what you want
They
to
talk
tell.
about flying drones over Dalton,
Police
nigga.
Department. That's
Y'all
all I'm
niggas
asking.
gonna stop talking shit about the mayor, nigga, or we go get the drones
May I
out,
be
nigga. We
recognized,
not
ma'am?
playing.
Well, we
Shut
gonna
that shit
continue with our
up.
report.
So can
no,
I-
no, you
I have a
cannot. No,
comment
you
about
cannot.
the-
We're gonna continue with our
the
report.
report.
Okay, next we have
You need
fire.
to suspend the motion?
Chief McCain. Now here's our deputy chief for the fire department.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, Mayor,
Okay.
trustees, Madam Clerk, village residents. Dalton Fire Department to date has totally responded to 900.
Nigga, if you gotta go in a fire and save
639
anybody,
of those
nigga,
emergency calls
if you make it
are
out, you
medical
just gonna have
incidents, and
gravy dripping down your
314 of
back.
them
This
were
nigga's the fire chief.
fires, vehicle accidents, and hazardous materials responses. 953 emergency
He the chief of
incidents, with
firehouse
all
subs, nigga. What's going
averaging
on here?
At least 15 calls per day. So we're actually pretty busy over there at the firehouse. Talk about staffing matters. On February 15th, the Dalton Fire Department responded to a structure fire at 15700 block of Minerva. Due to the additional staffing we had on duty that day because of training,
You know it's bad when
training
the
had not
motherfucking
started yet,
residents are yelling at the
the crews
police
were
chief.
able
Like,
to aggressively extinguish the fire without it spreading throughout the home, inside an attached garage. And outside of the damage we did, there was not a whole lot of damage, and the people were able to move back into the house the same day. With our EMS training staff, on February 18th, the Dalton Fire Department, we responded to the soccer dome. And at the soccer dome, we responded to an unresponsive youth. And this young man was unresponsive.
there ain't no way,
started to
cuz.
do
There's no
CPR.
way.
And the significance about this, we used the AED and everything. The significance about this call is that there was a delay in ambulances.
And then, cuz they still didn't trust him, they made that jacket big enough for him to grow in.
Thornton. And to this very
Yeah,
day,
nah, we
because
gotta
of
make
the
that so he can grow
acts
into this.
of our trained staff and the guys and how they responded and did their job thoroughly.
Look how baggy this shit is up in here, nigga. They made it so he could grow in that motherfucker. Janine in the cut one time. Ladies, break out the Methuselah.
That is my report. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Next we have Public Works, Stacey Corral.
Thank you, Mayor Henry. Good evening, all. Public Works Productivity Report for February 2024. The Public Works Department completed the repair of 5 water shutoffs, 7 water main breaks, 7 emergency water shutoffs, 2 sewers repaired, 20 locations for potholes filled, 3 alleys cleaned, 2 vacant properties cleaned, and 32 jobs to the Public Works Department, 8 jobs to the Police Department, and 1 job to the Fire Department. Please be on the lookout for the street sweepers as we move into warmer months. The street sweeping signs will go out a week ahead of time to give you time to make arrangements if you have a vehicle outside of your house. But please be on the lookout for the street sweeping as we move into spring. And also, if you notice water coming from the ground or from a vacant house, during the hours of 7 a.m. and 3:30. Please call the Public Works Department at 708-201-3280. And if it is after hours, please contact our dispatch number at 708-201-3240, and we will.
Because I play college ball.
Thank you, Mayor.
I am a Division I basketball player. You're not talking basketball with me.
Citizen, the water department is working with residents on their
That
water
didn't go
payment
well.
arrangements. Also, the water department is open every Monday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. If you have any complaints about your water bill, you can reach me at 708-201-2977. Thank you, Mayor.
All right, thank you. Next is Housing, Building Departments, William Moore.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening to our board, to our directors and managers, and to our citizens that are here. Madam, if I could, I know it was said that, we're kind of cronies for you. It is an absolutely honor to work under your leadership. With your passion and your compassion for the people.
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man.
So I just appreciate you with the vision that you have for the housing and the business licensing department. What people don't know, when we came in, you never mentioned once that the administration prior was in shambles. What you said to me was, fix it, get it done. So I appreciate you not making any excuses. We're going to continue to work.
Man, if this nigga don't shut his weak ass up.
The residents that are here, that has called the housing department, the business license department.
Man, you corny!
We work tirelessly to service you. We have our team briefs every week, and we tell our team
She still ain't gonna let you fuck, nigga.
Residents. We will not get caught up in the political fight.
Ain't nothing worse than seeing a nigga do all this, knowing that nigga ain't getting no pussy. Nigga, you not getting
I
none.
appreciate you with your vision, your
You can
leadership,
do all
and your
this
passion
song and dance
compassion.
all you want.
We're going to have the vision, and the voice in the room is going to be louder than the voices outside. So thank you.
I've been talking
So I'll be
reckless,
giving my
and
housing
I
report
got a
and
way
my
higher
financial
chance
report
to fuck
for
than
the
you,
month of
nigga.
February.
I ain't
I'll
said
give
nothing
a
nice
grand
about the
total,
bitch
and
the
I'll
whole
just highlight
time.
a few of the high items that we've collected for the housing department. My report, we totaled $49,520.
The ass
We collected
nigga.
18
Man,
rental
I just
license
want a
fees
pair of
that
her
totaled
panties.
$3,650. 47 as-is inspection fees. We collected $12,700. 16 escrow checks deposit at $12,000. 30 housing tickets at $20,670. Thank you.
You
Ken,
telling
and
me
your
this nigga
team.
don't look like an old
And
panty sniffing
I'll give
nigga?
my,
He look like he
building
sniffed
and
panties.
permits
I ain't even
report.
gonna hold you.
We had a grand total of
I could be wrong.
$45,645. We have 54 building permits at $30,770. 21 contractors licensed at $7,000. 23 plumbing permits that total $5,050.
He look like he got a pair of panties in.
Grand total
That's why he got
combined
that Black Widow on his motherfucking chest like he always got. He reached right in here. He can pull out a pair of panties.
My report. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Next, we have code enforcement, Kim.
Nasty ass nigga.
Everyone, thanks for allowing me to speak. Code enforcement. My department, we conducted 144 inspections for the month of February. We conducted 69 housing complaints, 5 animal rescues, and 155 citations totaling $29,500.
Yeah, y'all can keep her
I
mic
just
low.
wanted
I don't want to
to
hear
say,
nothing she gotta say no way.
to the trustees, like, I don't know what money was taken from my budget, but animal control is very much needed here in the village. And we work.
Well, we
with a
trying to get some
skeleton
animal
crew,
control on the mayor.
and the people need to be trained for that, and there's no money for that. And
Did you
it's
just
so
say a black
unfortunate
woman need
that
animal
the
control? I
residents
sure the
of
fuck did.
Dolton will suffer because we got a lot of stray dogs that's running around, and we have
We got
nobody
one
to
as
get
mayor.
them. We really do, and it's sad. Also, I just wanted to say that, Madam Mayor, sometimes the best man for a job is a woman.
What?
Keep your head up. You know,
Man, if you don't shut
it
your,
saddens me.
you need
that
to
I
get
have to
that
sit
fucking
here
tooth fixed.
and we
This
can't
bitch got
work
on a
together
leather
for the
beanie.
greater
Want to
good
try
of
to
the
talk
community.
about the best
Let's
man
just
for the
get
job is
something
a
done for
woman.
the people.
Apparently not
Okay,
to do
you
your
don't like the
fucking
mayor, you
head.
don't like what she
I
did. Y'all
guarantee a
say the
man can
feds
do a
are
better
coming.
job on
Let the
that
feds do
head.
their job. Let the feds do their job. Now, once the feds come and they don't find anything, are you guys gonna be willing to apologize to this lady? Because
The
everybody know
feds
the
is
price of
locking this
everything
whore
that's
up,
happened,
nigga.
but do anybody know the cost that she paid to do it?
Yeah, that's the part we've been talking about. We've been talking about the cost of her doing this shit. That's
Now,
been
I
the
really
whole
don't know
beef.
anybody here personally, and I didn't do no favors to get no job or anything like that. But I come to this job every day and I work hard, and I got a bunch of hardworking employees. And it's sad that the news cameras and the media come into Village Hall and create a hostile work environment where people ducking and hiding because they don't want to be put on camera about something we have no idea or nothing
It's
to
called
do
the
with.
First Amendment, ho. I ain't got no
It's sad
sympathy
that
for
we
you.
got this
Oh, they
up
bring
as
the cameras in there.
employees
Good.
here of the village.
Y'all out of order. Quiet, please. Quiet. Let her finish her
And as
report.
far as the
Bitch, this
businesses
my
goes
show. I
that
say
didn't
whatever
get
the fuck
business
I want to
license,
say, nigga.
and how many times were you warned about the garbage and the trash that was never picked up? Garbage and beer bottles everywhere, over everything.
Well,
every
stop getting
day.
drunk in people's yard,
Other
bitch.
businesses are saying, hey, we don't have any parking spaces for our patrons to come into our business because what once was a gaming cafe has turned into a full-fledged lounge. And people come here into our town, and evidently nobody's read the ordinance because the ordinance says you have to be a
Garbage.
resident to be a business owner in Dolton. So nobody's read that. I live here and I'm a resident here.
So
I'm a taxpayer citizen here. I have a passion for what I do, but it's hard to do a job when everybody's just out to get you for no reason. Targeting. I do a great job, but I'm targeted, I guess, because they
Y'all
say
should
I'm
be
the mayor's
ashamed of
pick.
y'allself. Y'all black. Y'all are
Well,
black.
she did. She got a good pick. She got a great pick. And if all the stuff y'all say I do on top of me doing a great job, then you probably find you a Kim. I just want us to get along for the greater good of the community. And if you guys don't like what the mayor do, at least respect her and give her opportunity to
Man,
run her
fuck
term.
that bitch.
And like she say, beat her at the polls.
Bitch, this hollering about fuck me? Nah,
She's been
hold
fighting an
up,
uphill
fuck
battle
that
since
bitch.
3 weeks of being into the office. An uphill battle. 3 weeks of being in the office, you guys did a recall on his leg. What was the recall about? How much did the recall cost? And when she inherited this town, I believe we was in debt $6 million to the city of Chicago for water.
Just so you know, this bitch, she been talking to the feds
For
too.
water. Now, everybody want to say we didn't know the city of Chicago for water?
Cause she act like a two-faced granny. She say all
So
this
if we
shit
in
for
a
the
$7
mayor
million
right now,
deficit
but she
now,
be off the
how
air
much of
talking
that
to the
deficit
feds.
came from the water bill that was carried over from the last administration? She didn't get this position without any deficit. It was money owed to everybody when she inherited the office. Okay, you don't like her. You don't like what she's doing, but you should at least respect the person that was voted in to be our mayor. And until somebody show me where she's did something wrong or the feds show up to get her, then we're going to continue to do a great job for the village of Dolton. And that ends my report.
Yep. Thank you, Kim. Very well said. Next is corporate bills. Trustee Stan Brown.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I did hear something very true today, and I appreciate that from the old trustee Ed Steve. No, I'm not a finance major. I don't specialize in finance, but I generalize enough to read this report. We pay a finance director to put these numbers together. They scrub these bills down and put the numbers together, and yes, it's being read. So this is not here where I'm going to be debating on, arguing about numbers. The report is being read. The numbers are here to be read, and if there's anything that myself, any trustee needs to know, we got a paid finance director, Tangenique Miller, who we supposed to take our concerns to. So with that being said, I'm gonna read for the January 31st, 2024 corporate payment register, $213,261.42. Water fund register, $376, $944.05. American Rescue Plan, $459.90 for a total corporate payment of $590,665.37. Their motion to accept the bills is read.
All right, so it's been motion. Is there a second? Stan, you motion, all right?
I motion.
He motion. The motion and second, any discussion?
Yes, Mayor, I have another superseding motion.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so I want to ask for a superseding motion. This is the electronic.
Jason
version.
House.
These are same items from last month essentially, but just to read them into record, I'll ask that we approve the bills as read, removing the following items. Page 1, Aurelio's Pizza, $131.63.
Still
Page
trying to get that
1,
pizza
Best Western
paid.
Plus, $318.14. Page 1, Chicago Midway Airport, $200 even. Page 1, Cooper's Hawk, $557.
Not paying for Cooper's Hawk,
Page
bitch.
2, Dollar Tree, $145.32.
No, you pay for your own
Page
Dollar
2,
Tree,
Food
ho.
for less, $107.99.
Food for less.
Page 3, Irish
Food for
Jerk
you.
Hut,
You pay.
$1,356.22. Page 3, Italian Fiesta, $113.
Italian Fiesta. How you having an Italian Mexican party?
Chicken,
No, we're
$68
not paying
even.
for that shit.
Page 3, Johnny T's Bistro and Blues, $90.30.
You
Page
want to
3,
dance
Turk's
and
Barbecue,
eat bistro? No.
$676. Page 4, Potbelly Sandwich Shop, $126.
Potbelly sandwich? Your fat potbelly ass can pay for it. No.
$674. Page 4, Sophia Tamales and Corn, $2,400. And page 4, Tasty Crab, $458.
This nigga do this shit every
My
month.
superseding
We
motion
not
is to approve
paying
the
for
bills
this.
as read with the items removed.
All right, is there a second?
Second.
All right. Motion second, any discussion?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
I read off the bills and I'm very concerned with individuals that has done the work. And my motion is to pay all bills, not to take certain individual vendors out. That's like discrimination.
And I like how they
Take
trying to
some out,
call
don't
they
pay,
bills
pay others.
vendors.
So with that being
Dollar Tree
said,
is not y'all
I'm in
vendor, nigga.
support of paying all bills as they being read. That's only being fair. And even with that being said, reading these bills is the same way they've been getting read for the past 10, 12 years. The bills get read and then the trustees vote on it. Nobody came on this board. It wasn't on no petition. That you
Nigga,
got
we
to
not
give
paying for that shit. Fuck you.
finance specialists to read this report. So with that being said, Steve, I see why you're not here. Thank you.
May I make a comment?
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead. Kiana.
Trustee Stan Brown. These superseding motions are off the electronic warrant list, meaning they already been paid. So for you to say all these people should be paid, they already used the card and it wasn't approved. So they've been paid because it's being
Hold
put
on,
into
Kiana, you got
record
them
of
titties
items
out?
that were not approved.
Oh, she knew she
by
was
the
gonna be on
board,
TV
or
tonight. She
if-
thirst trapping and
since we
shit.
no longer have access to accounts payable, and my
Hey,
employee
sexy.
may have not had a receipt. So the items have already been paid.
Hey,
It's a
light
matter
skin.
of checks and balances. And since everybody, you just made the question, the great statement of we have a finance director, maybe if she give us information that we request, we wouldn't have to sit here every first and do this.
So thank you for agreeing with me. That's why I said this should be paid. It's
Kiana,
electronic.
why you got
already
a
been
titty
paid.
tattoo, bro? Y'all niggas kill me, bro.
Okay. Any more?
I'm sorry, did you request any of those receipts that was just removed? Any of the stuff that was just listed, did you request that?
No, I don't need that.
Okay, thank you.
So thank you for that comment, Finance Director. So if you didn't request anything, how you guys telling the people that you request and we're not receiving, you're not getting it? So that's the lies that I be trying to point out
It's
to
not
the
a lie.
residents as it relates to, they say one thing, but
Quiet,
really
please.
the facts is the facts, which we're showing you up here today.
bitch.
And Trustee Stan Brown made a great point. If it's an electronic warrant, why are we playing this game? Why are we putting on a show for residents? For real. Let's be 100. We all adults. If it's already paid for, why are we sitting here taking it out on a warrant list? It's within the authority. It's within the purchasing power. What is the problem? But that's what I'm saying, that people are playing politics. These are the games that we play. We spend about 20, 30 minutes on every bills list, and we're going to go through it. And they're going to take this out, take that out.
Fresh was
and
goody.
you ask why a deficit. When people don't pay bills, the bills
Big,
still
what up? I don't know
exist.
if I said what up.
No matter how y'all look at it. So you see who not paying bills, but they blame us. You're looking at it with your own two eyes, residents. Pay attention, wake up. Stop with the smoke signals like it ain't working.
So we got a motion on the floor. You guys want to remove those items, which is well within our authority, but okay, $100 for some food. Don't make no sense to me. But we'll play this game. It's a motion and second. Please call the roll.
I got a comment. This is part of this discussion.
There's no more discussion, trustee. We're done now. So we're moving forward now.
We didn't finish.
Trustee,
May
we're
I wait
done.
for you to finish?
We're done, trustee.
Okay.
We're gonna be
so
all
I'm just
day
gonna
on the
suspend
bills.
The motion, because this is what we're gonna do.
It's
tonight.
already a motion. It's
Okay.
already motioned and second. He taking the items out. That's what we're calling the row on, and we're gonna move on.
Okay,
We have,
after that, I'll suspend the motion. Okay, let's do it.
all right, go ahead. Call the roll, clerky.
Aye.
No.
Trustee Tammy Brown. Aye. Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes. No. Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right, go ahead, trustee Stan Brown. Next item.
Corporate payments for March the 4th, 2024. Corporate payments of $1,317,242.85. Gross payroll.
Hey, I gotta be
February
honest.
9th,
You losing so far, Tiffany. You not looking good. This is a bad showing.
$236.19. Gross
Hit that
payroll.
like button.
February the 23rd, 2024. $430. $430,848.77. Melanie Fitness Center, $2,171.33 for a total corporate payments of $2,180,495.64. The motion to accept these bills as read.
All right, it's been a motion. Is there a second? It's been motion and second. Any discussion?
Yes, Mayor.
All right.
If I may.
Go ahead.
Again, a superseding motion. Once again, the same items that we've discussed.
Check
in
their
previous
ass again,
meetings, the
Jason.
Items, well, most of them are repeating on this agenda. So we meant it last month, and I believe we mean it again this month. So I would ask that we approve the bills as read with the following removals. On page 3, Delgado Law Firm, $48,001.15. Page 4, existing concrete, $14,123.03.
We
Page
not
5,
paying
Five Star,
for it, nigga.
$106,275. Page 6, John's Pro Trees, $155,000 even. Page 7, K&M Ventures, $183,950 even. Page 8, Lopez Lawn Maintenance, $10,050. Page 10, Pekarsky and Sons, $32,360. Page 11, Raul and Sons, $181,950.
We not fucking with it.
Page 13, White Coat Pool Solutions, $34,788.58. My motion is to approve bills as read, removing the following items.
All right.
Bucket.
Is there a second?
Second.
Immediate second.
Can I
Second.
piggyback on that right quick?
On what?
Second.
Motion?
As to what he just said.
Okay, wait. We
One-
finna go into discussion. Let me
Okay.
get the motion in a second. So it's been motioned by trustee House, second by Belcher.
Yes.
Any discussion?
Okay, I have discussion. We always get up here every single month and we talk about bills being paid. Here we are making more bills and we're not paying the bills that we already have.
Uh-oh.
I got a phone call Friday and it says, I've called everybody in the village. I can't get any response. I've been calling the public works director and I think I'm getting played games with. Here is a bill here that we have made. One bill is for 12/14/2023. The other bill is for 8/31/2023. It is for Moscow Designs. Beautiful Christmas ornaments. I
I'm
must say
listening. This
myself.
is this part right here is important.
$5,000 that the vendor is looking for payment as of Friday. And I do have the information here, so I do have fact check. I had her send me the email so everyone can have a copy and see this. We are not paying our bills. Yeah, we got the bag, but it must be empty because we ain't paying no bills here. $65,000 for Christmas lights. Again, they're beautiful.
AKA, I'm telling.
$40,000 for meat electric, 40,000 plus. To be exact, $40,518.
Didn't I tell y'all when she speak, it's always impactful.
Account receivable, young lady, Kristen Daly. So this is not a lie. $40,000. We wonder why we can't get street lights. We're not paying our bills. Me refuse to come here to service us. You say they do the work, then pay them.
Let's pay these people. We're not
Wow.
paying them. On top of that, we have a bill for $19,899.60.
From who?
They are for 122 banners of Noah's Tree.
She
For everybody to
Quiet, please.
Now,
You
I
didn't
wonder where
pay
these
for the
are gonna
banners?
go. Somebody tell me. 122 banners, they all can't fit here. So they must gonna go up and down. You want to talk about money being
Nigga,
spent
what?
recklessly? Here it is. Pay your bills first, and you can do whatever you
Oh
want to do.
shit,
as
she
long
in
as it's
her
approved by
ass
the
tonight.
board. Get approval first. Stop spending our tax dollars just like it's willy-nilly. It's not. And you want taxes to go up.
She
When I
telling
came here 17 years ago, $2,300 in property taxes. I'm at 69 plus. For what? For what? Stop taking my tax dollars and playing games with them. This is what I'm talking about. And then you want to say it's not true? Here it is, right here. And the email was sent to the Public Works Director. Thank you.
Mayor, may I be recognized?
Police chief go speak on
Yeah,
this.
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What's on now? Go ahead.
Okay, first off, what we're not gonna do is disrespect the Public Works Department by trustees that's never even been to the yard. You've never even been down there.
Okay.
You trustees
What the
spend
fuck
your
does that have to
time
do with
calling my
anything, nigga? Shut your
employees
weak ass
instead
up,
of directly calling me. And now you want to stand up here and discredit the work of the Public Works
I don't
Department.
have to call you.
I didn't
Yeah,
interrupt
shut
you
your
when
weak
I didn't
ass up.
interrupt
Who
you
the
when
fuck
you
you think you are?
didn't interrupt you when you spoke. Now you want to sit up here because we're at a meeting and bash the Public Works Department, the reason why you got water in your house today. Something we're not gonna do. As it relates to Meade, we spend money for our electric to ensure that the safety of the community. When we got here, most of these light poles were exposed. The wiring was exposed. Most of them were missing. Most of them didn't have bases, caps, or covers. Half the lights didn't even work. So before you mention the Public Works Department, get it correct. Because I've never said anything to any of you trustees that I feel that was disrespectful about the job that you do here. But what you will not do is disrespect the Public Works Department, because these people are here every day. I'm out here with them to do the work of the people. Next time you have a
Shut your
discrepancy,
zesty
or
ass
one of the
up.
residents have a discrepancy for whatever reason they called you for, I don't know, direct them to me, please.
Excuse me.
Mayor, that concludes.
Excuse me.
Uh-oh,
Excuse
checking.
me. If you come on with the Public Works, you can't get in. So don't tell me where I don't go. I can't gain interest when you come to Public Works. Everybody want to know why you're there. They're calling everybody so that they can come over there. Excuse me.
Don't talk into the side of the mic. You gotta talk directly into it, mom.
As I said, I'm not talking to you, ma'am.
Okay.
Say that. Say that.
One second.
Yeah, shut your zesty ass
This
up.
lady called me. I didn't call her. I don't go out here looking for discrepancies. This lady called me and emailed me this information. So it's not like somebody's trying to jump on you. If you do your job, you don't have to call me. I'm done talking.
I need.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Can I say something? If you go
Yeah,
to
go
page
ahead.
9 of your warrant list, that invoice that you're referencing, you're voting on that tonight. The other invoice that they pay in cash, we have receipts for that as well. So we're not paying the vendor. If you all vote on it tonight, they will be paid. It is already on the warrant list.
I need to be recognized.
Nice try, bitch.
Yep. Go ahead.
Nice try. We not falling for that.
So the point of the matter is this. We do
So
not
sexy.
have the receipts and we do not have the documentation. You know, it baffles me how many you sit here and you say, well, I got the receipts. Well, please show us how you showed your receipts.
Don't interrupt.
Like I stated, we do not have the receipts. We have not received financial statements showing where we are as a village since September. We have a Jumbotron right here that we use for everything else. If we have, show us on the Jumbotron so us and the rest
Talk
of
your
America
shit,
can
sexy.
see where you all sent the trustees the financial statements, the credit card statements. We have not received credit card statements since last year around this time. At one
Wowza.
point, when Trustee Belcher asked for them, the director, Tanjanique, stated, we cut the credit card off. Trustee Belcher said, okay, can you just show us where we cut the credit card off? We still haven't received any proof showing that we cut the credit card statements off.
Come on,
Hit the
Brittany.
Jumbotron, show it to
Come
us.
on,
Where you
Brittany.
sent it to the trustees, showing us proof where we cut off the credit card statements. I find it strange that the credit card is supposed to be cut off, but yet every month we're sitting here and we're voting on a credit card statement. Seems ridiculous. How we vote on a credit card statement when there is no credit card? Again, RFPs, they continue to say, oh, well, they do the work, pay the people. If they wanted these people to be paid, one, they'll pay them like they do everybody else. They don't wait on us typically, so they shouldn't start waiting today. That's one. Then secondly, if we want them to get paid, let's be transparent. We all here, what's the problem with RFPs? We've been asking for RFPs since the start. Bring the people up here and let them bid for the jobs so we know what work is being done and how much we're paying for the work. Again, we continue to be silent. You sit up here and say what we can and cannot say. The fact of the matter is we all just want the paperwork. We don't want to sit here and be belittled by the staff with the things that you done prepped them to say before the meet. We're really sick of that. All we really want is the receipt. Send it to us. Put it on the website. We don't even have to keep discussing. Put it on the website so every resident in here can see the receipts. America, ask this lady and the administration for receipts. Provide them to us. So and stop expecting us to vote on things that we cannot see. Nobody, no smart person with intelligence vote on something that they cannot see, like the blind leading the blind. That's what will not happen. So I'm going to say again, I'm going to say, if we are provided with the receipts, residents, we're provided with bids, we won't keep having this dog and pony show that they keep creating. We'd be able to revolt what we came here to do. We came here for the business. Residents are ready to go home.
For the business.
Again, provide us with the receipts, provide us with the RFPs, and let's pay the people that we owe first before continuously mismanaging the money and making bills. We're not paying the lights, but they paying for first class flights. Make it make sense. Thank you.
Make it make sense.
Madam Mayor, may we recognize?
All right. Let Tanzania go first, and I'll let you go right after her.
One, we receive an electronic warrant list because it includes ACHs, it includes wires, and in addition to that, credit card charges. I stated that the Fifth Third card that was issued by Fifth Third only was either canceled or suspended by whoever had administrative access. I will repeat that again. You can go and watch the video again. I did not say anything about Amex. Those are two different issuers. Please be clear about that. So if you still have a statement that is referencing that, you have statements that you receive every month, financials. Since September, I also provided them to the judge in the case, so I am not lying, and you can check your email.
And did we win?
Yeah, we did.
Thank you. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, though.
One day you say we're not giving you financials, then you come in and tell us what the deficit so-called is. So if you're not getting financials, how do you know what the deficit is?
Oh. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, like, hold on. Go ahead, Lacey.
So did you just admit that y'all withholding the deficit from people?
It's unfortunate that you said that we were being prepped. It's unfortunate that we are still here because of something you guys.
Oh my Lord! Shut your weak ass up.
I get it. It's politics. It's election time. Yep. But when it comes down to the police department, nobody up here has been prepped. These are things that are going on that you guys also have control over. But guess what? You get up here and you say, guess what? We don't get this, we don't get that. Or they're being prepped.
There you go.
Well, I'm nobody's robot. But the bottom line to the whole thing is one thing you'll see me out there is on the street. You want to see what I do? Strap on a vest. I'll put you in a squad with me, and you can see exactly what the Dolton Police Department does because we do a dog.
I'm God, son. I ain't gotta wear no vest, nigga.
Never say that I was prepped.
Especially if I'm riding with you. You ain't driving in no danger.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Go ahead, Keith.
I just want to state it for the record that I'll be filing a FOIA request and I'll be sending it to Tammy Brown. So I just expect to get the FOIA back. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, just a couple of things. This is sad that we have to do this. Tanjanique Miller just said that we got an American Express credit card, but
hold on, the cakes
of
are
course
back out.
We do not have the statements, and it's not in our packet. So if you can please provide, could you please provide the American Express statement that you want us to do, to approve? I want
Told
you
you.
to approve because last time, since you keep saying back and forth what we're not doing, if you can, if you can just provide the information. We sat in a meeting in January.
Give it to her, bitch.
You said you had an email. I have requested the email. I have not received the email.
Give it to her.
Then the mayor sits here and say for a whole year, Jason
Take that
and the
jacket
clerk
off.
jacked the bank account. They went in the bank and they took her off. There was a ordinance that was produced. They used that ordinance, but once again, I had to provide and go back with information that came directly from the bank. And the guy's name is Nathan Colvin, that stated
Put him
that
on blast
Tanjanique
then.
Miller, Keith Freeman, and Janice Johnson was on the bank account and can see the information from Fifth Third Direct. Then y'all have Lacey get up here and say that the clerk and Jason House was on the bank account, and that's how the mishappened of the Reaper cards. This is about the bull crap stuff that y'all see here and go through because Janice Johnson is the one that issued the checks. Y'all so big on throwing each other under the bus, y'all don't even know what y'all be saying. Janice is the one that issued. So Janice, you're telling me because somebody switched names on there, they stopped the ACH, they didn't stop the ACH on them Tahoes, they didn't stop the ACH on those electric bikes, they didn't stop the ACH on anything else that been provided, they didn't stop the ACH or credit card on them $17,000 worth of skates. They didn't stop the ACH or debit card for anything else. So you get here and sit here and say these things. And you don't
make them
have a
titties
clue
jiggle.
what
I
you're
mean,
talking
yeah,
about.
go ahead.
But then we
You
got
know
to
what
go
I mean.
downstairs and
I'm
probably
rooting
vote
her
on
on.
$40,000 for a lawsuit that you incurred. You don't do that to us. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. And we should not have to come here and keep sitting listening to this crap. Then Tanjanique just said the $19,000 that y'all about to approve is on the warrant list. Of course, that bill is from August. Who the hell want to see Tiffany picture all around town? 122 banners. Ain't nobody gonna approve that. And Trustee Brown, please tell them
The
what
answer's
those
no.
banners say. It ain't even about her picture. Please read off what the banners say. No, Trustee Brown is about to read out what they say.
Play this game. I'll see y'all in another month. Tell me that you need to make.
Get your motherfucking ass dumped on,
We're gonna move
nigga.
on. Let's continue with our
Nobody
board
want to
meeting.
see no Tiffany Henry banners, bitch.
You're
not paying for that shit.
$20,000 for banners that say first black female. I love you and ain't nothing you can do about it.
Like a lot of But thank you, Trustee. Thank you. Out of order. A lot of jealousy and envy. That's the shame. But go ahead, Kirky. Call the roll so we can move forward.
The nerve of you.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a whole L, bitch.
This motion is for the corporate AP warrant list that was read into record by Trustee Stan Brown. Trustee House supersede that motion to approve bills with the exceptions of the ones that he read out. So Trustee Norwood?
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown?
No.
Trustee Tammy Brown?
Aye.
Trustee House?
Aye.
Trustee Holmes? Trustee Belcher?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Okay. So next on the agenda,
Womp
we have to settle.
Womp
So we've been in
womp.
closed session already. I'm gonna give the floor to the attorney.
The answer is no.
You, what's going on?
Thank you, Mayor. There's no need to go into closed session. These matters were already addressed with the board in closed session and by memo. With regard to West V Village, as a memo from my firm dated November 1 to the mayor and board.
She thought it was all G,
recommending
nigga. They
settlement.
said no, nigga.
Recommending settlement. With regard to Manji versus the village, a memo from
Tiffany, when we
December
get in this
28th.
store, you better not ask for nothing.
All right.
No, I'm just going to keep going.
Go ahead.
Manji versus the Village, a memo from December 28th, and also Walker v. Village, memo from December 28th. These were all settled in accordance with the authority previously granted to us by the board. So it would be appropriate to just vote in open session.
All right. Board of Trustees, y'all have any questions? We could do one motion and just name each person. Or you want
Yeah,
a
I can
motion?
call out the
Oh, we got a couple
names and the
questions for
amounts.
sure.
So with regard to Manji versus the Village, 50,000, West v. Village, 50,000, Walker v. Village,
Right.
300,000.
So is there a motion to approve the 3 settlements as read?
I make a motion.
Is there a second? Is there a second? All right, it been motion and second. Please call the roll.
Tiffany,
You
this has
guys
been a whole
repeat-
L,
repeat your
nigga.
motion. I was speaking with the attorney.
The motion for the lawsuits, the lawyer
Yes.
just read his record.
Who motioned and who seconded?
Belcher.
Yep, and
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Tammy Brown.
Oh.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown. Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes. Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right, next on the agenda. Is there a motion to terminate the contract of Oderson, Sturk, Murphy, Frazier, and McGrath LTD as legislative counsel? Is there a motion? Is there a second?
Second.
It's been motion and second to terminate the contract with Oderson. Any discussion?
The answer is
Yes, can I
no.
be
Bert
recognized?
Odelson ain't going nowhere, bitch.
So of
The
course,
answer is
every
no.
month we come, we sit here and listen to this. While we shouldn't have legislative counsel, you get on TV and say you 25-0 and it's 25-0. And then, so I just had to pull all of the lawsuits that either been through the trustees versus Tiffany Hinyard or Tiffany Hinyard versus trustees. So exhibit 1, I'll be passing out.
Okay, we're in the middle of a meeting, but whatever. So
Ooh, yeah,
anyways,
come on.
so
Oh,
just
shit,
for the record,
Kiana
guys,
thick,
I
nigga.
put this
Hold
on the
on, nigga.
agenda so that we can be able to get things in order.
Hold on,
Right
Kiana
now,
thick to the
this law
motherfucker,
firm
nigga. Yeah,
has
pass them
my
papers out. I
board,
need
meaning
one,
the board
baby.
of trustees,
Hey,
and
baby,
he tells
over
them
here.
what to do. He has been wasteful spending in our community. When you guys talk about money,
Bitch,
it's
you can say
all
whatever you
through the
want to say
lawyer,
while
but
she
y'all
passing these
missing that.
papers out. It's a wrap,
What I'm
nigga.
asking is for the
Nigga,
trustees
the
to find what's
trustees
right
is
and
not
terminate
playing
the
tonight,
contract
nigga.
with Oderson has lost several cases here in our village, and yes, I'm 25-0, and I'm still winning. Everything that you guys keep alleging, accusing me of,
Nigga,
not
she
giving you, not
passing out
doing, I won
paperwork,
every
nigga.
lawsuit. So again, I keep stating this for the record. It cannot be me. If I'm winning in court, we go to court for whatever they accuse me of, and then I win. But guess who spent your money? The trustees. They spent it.
Because I play
and they
college
want
ball.
the lawyer to collect.
I am a
Same
Division I
example.
basketball player.
If
You're
a
not,
person
you're not
keep
talking
losing,
basketball with me.
in court, why the news don't never actually interview a winner?
That didn't go well.
Delgado, he the one winning lawsuits against state legislative council. But y'all keep putting the loser on the news to tell people how to lose. That don't make sense to me. Like, pick somebody that's gonna tell a person how to win and how we
Nigga,
win and why we win.
Kiana still passing the
Because everything
papers
they
out. We
do
ain't
is
even listening to you,
unethical,
bitch.
it's illegal, it's unconstitutional. Every judge put it in their order. So once you pull the orders and put facts out, it's not just putting stuff
Kiana
out
just
in the
got
media
finished.
just to get people to
I'm
think
mad,
that
y'all.
somebody doing
Why didn't y'all
something
show
other
Kiana
than
walk
winning
back?
around
Did
here.
y'all not see all that ass
Also,
she had in that
as it relates
skirt,
to the
nigga?
signature case, I stated that. I stated
Cameraman,
what
you
the
need to be
trustees
fired.
have done along with the clerk. So when
Free
I
the
do
cakes.
fight back as it relates to lawsuits against them, it will be factual and not my opinion of how I may feel about somebody. Because you cannot run a day-to-day operation off feelings. You run it off of facts. So is there anybody else that got anything to say about why y'all keeping this attorney on the payroll when all he do is lose?
Yes.
Y'all little secret score meeting that y'all just recently had, which was again illegal. You guys know you cannot appoint the attorney. Again, my powers, not your powers. But this is my point. Y'all sitting here telling the residents that it is, and it's not the truth. I wish you guys would really just learn the laws.
We
along
finished with
you
what
do.
Kiana was talking
I
about.
do.
She wasn't
I
done.
govern. You guys are legislative branch. That's the difference. But you guys want to do my job, which is govern the town. That's what I'm supposed to do day to day.
Okay.
So,
Mayor.
Yep, go
So
ahead.
just to clear this up, for all these lawsuits that you're saying that you won, you didn't, we still have, it's never been more than 9, and there's still 4 open cases that's in court. So for you to constantly sit here and say, I won this case, can you provide documentation to see all these cases that you won? Because this is public information. It's not like I went and made it up or anything. Anybody can go to the Cook County Clerk of the Circuit Court and pull up Village of Dolton versus Tiffany Hinyard or Tiffany Hinyard versus Village of Dawson and see this stuff. So where is these 25 cases coming from?
So it's amazing that you're admitting that I've been winning every case. So
I didn't say you was winning.
Yeah, thank you.
What I say you winning?
You won one case. One.
You
Are you
still have
won?
14 cases.
Just have you won one? Just
I don't
one.
know.
She's
I won one
she
case.
won
What's
the
your answer?
motherfucking
Let my
nigga.
attorney handle that.
No, because you just asked me a question.
Let my attorney handle
Have
that.
you guys won one case?
Absolutely.
Point it out. Show it to me. Y'all ain't won nothing.
Absolutely.
That's the problem. And now y'all want to sit here and upset about my record of 25 to 0. I just won one last week. Okay, well, that's my point. Don't worry about it. I'm going to do that again. You can follow me, subscribe to my channel. Tiffany here, you're on the move if you want to get the facts. If you want the tea, you get it from me. You see me there. That's what you need to do. So all I'm saying to you guys is everything that somebody says, y'all need to fact check. Because people can easily tell y'all something, but we winning.
I need to be.
They not winning. But yet they spending y'all money. They $2 million up on a lawyer. $2 million.
This bitch sound
man
like
went and tried
DJ
to take
Khaled,
money
nigga.
from
We the
us,
best,
the
nigga.
village. If
We,
I wasn't
nigga.
right here, he would have had it.
He the
Don't
best.
y'all see what's going on? $2 million from the insurance. Twice. Not once, twice. $2 million. And did you tell them about the lawsuit we got against them? That $2 million, we divided it by each trustee. Each one of them gonna be responsible for $500,000 apiece. Trustee House, Trustee Belcher, Trustee Brown, not Stan Brown, Tammy Brown, and Trustee Millwood, and including the clerk. All of them. But they're not telling you these facts. But this is the fire that I'm standing in for you, residents, you. They keep on spending your money, but want to point the finger at us. At the end of the day, myself, my administration, we done nothing but work. Anything you ask us to do, it got done. They talk about lavish trips. They talk about travel. That's a lie. Point it out. Show me where I've been right here from Dolton. That's a lie. Show me where I've been from Dolton. For you. But again, these are things that people just threw out there. The news, yeah, y'all. The news just threw out there. And I don't go from Dolton. I don't know how many times I got to tell y'all that, but yet y'all put that out there. That negative narrative of me. I'm sick and tired of it, guys. Stop with the mess. We here to do work. We got elected to do work. You guys ran on my ticket, especially Belcher. Ran on my ticket, ain't never won none in her life. Lost every election. She won 4-5 times. Well,
Nigga,
ran
she
4,
won in
5
that skirt
times. She
tonight.
only won
Another lie.
with me. Only one when she got on my ticket. Go check it. I ain't got to lie about that. She ran for mayor. She ran for trustee.
That's
and trustee. And then it lost every time.
4 or 5 times.
The people do not like her. Period. And that's why she keeping up all this mess.
People do not like her, period.
And do this whole back and forth. The point is, we have to stop, guys, and pay attention. If y'all gonna make judgment, look at both sides and judge for yourself what you feel it is. That's it. That's it. So again, I think we should terminate the contract with Otis. Otis has been sitting here running a clock up on the village. He's right now currently trying to get money from us.
Just so y'all know, the answer's about to be no.
To settle that. How you voting for your own attorney to get paid? That's the conflict of interest in itself, but y'all not paying attention to that. What lawyer you know can use their board to vote to say, hey, settle my debt? And they approved it. This at their super squirrel meeting.
The same one that's sitting next to you.
They cannot do that. It's the
same one that's sitting next to you.
So you guys need to pay attention
Your
to
white
things
man.
like that. And it's a shame because one thing I'm gonna say about Michael Delgado, he's very credible. He's a super lawyer, just like his super mayor. He's a super lawyer, and he got so many accolades as it relates to what he does with his firm.
This
so
bitch
you guys should check it out. I know
crazy,
you don't
bro.
want to hear it, but go fact check what we're saying, not what somebody else's opinion is. It's like high school, man. Stop. Go check it out for yourself. But again, y'all need to let go of that attorney. I'm gonna put it on here and keep on putting it on here because at the end of the day, he running amok in our community and he got everybody looking.
He
bad.
running
Look at
amok,
our
nigga.
board. We going back and forth over.
The nigga that's fighting against
crazy.
her is running
Somebody
amok.
that don't do nothing for community, somebody that continue to try to take our money, somebody that convinced you guys to do a recall on me and lost. And then he put in bills, residents. This is what y'all know. This the kicker. He put in bills for election work. You can't do that. A municipality do not pay for a political election, but he did. He put it in there. So for you that, but ain't nobody checking what I'm saying. You listen to the mess and not seeing the facts of what a person really trying
This
to take
bitch
over in our
wild,
village.
bro.
So with that being said, it's a motion in a second on the floor. Call
Yeah,
the roll,
come on
clerk.
so we can vote no.
Trustee Norwood.
No.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Yes.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
No.
Trustee House.
No.
No.
Trustee Holmes. Trustee Belcher.
No.
All right. Well, residents, what I will say to you is we're going to continue to win, protect our village. I'm not going to let someone come and take our money. village. You got to pay attention to the conspiracy that these 4-5 people got going on in our village. Next on the agenda is override of the mayor veto for February 5th, 2024, January 2nd, 2024, January 24, 2024.
Okay.
Motion?
I have a motion. Do I need to do these individually or collectively? Okay. Okay, I would like to do an omnibus. Okay, thank you. I would like to do an omnibus vote for item E, and I make a motion to approve the override of mayor veto for January 2nd, 2024 and January 24th, 2024. That's my motion.
All right, is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion and second? Any discussion? Colorado.
Trustee Norwood,
Aye.
trustee Stan Brown,
No.
trustee Tammy Brown,
Aye.
trustee House,
Aye.
trustee Holmes, trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed to override the veto for January 2nd.
All right. is there a
Veto,
motion
veto
to
these
adjourn?
nuts,
I
bitch.
make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Second. It's been motion and second. Ms. Colorado.
Trustee Norwood.
Shut this motherfucker
Aye.
down.
Trustee Stan Brown,
Aye.
trustee Tammy Brown. Aye. Trustee House,
Aye.
trustee Holmes.
I didn't get my way. Motion to
Trustee
shut this
Belcher.
fucking
Aye.
meeting down. I can't believe
Motion
this
adjourned
shit.
at 8:29
I never forgive you
p.m.
niggas for this
All right.
shit.
Enjoy your night. I'll see you guys in passing. We got a lot of events coming up during the month. I'll see you out on the rink.
Coming to none of your shit. Hey, and before we go, police told all they shit, lock everybody up, nigga. Everybody that was running their mouth, lock them niggas the fuck up, nigga. We not playing. Are the cameras off? All you niggas that was slick talking on camera, line up. And if you don't line up, that's considered resisting, and we're gonna treat it with a felony arrest. Everybody in here, we are doing a felony arrest on. Officers, you may pull out your guns and start conducting felony arrests. All right, fuckers, get on the fucking ground. Right, motherfucker. Now, don't you move. Don't fucking move. Yeah, price of the brick going up. Nigga, Kiana in there thirst trapping. I don't like Kiana neck, but everything else, nigga, Kiana thick than a motherfucker, nigga. That ass was popping in that skirt, nigga. Then she had the titties out. You can see a little trashy ass, motherfucker. Kiana, you need to get that trashy ass tattoo removed. That shit trashy. She knew she was getting up, so she put on her power skirt, passed them papers out. This bitch like, oh, fuck this. We out of here. As soon as she passed them papers out, meeting was over within 5 minutes, nigga. Like, yeah, let's fire their lawyer. We ain't firing shit. Well, y'all see. Hope y'all see. It's the dumbest mayor ever, nigga. and she knew she was coming and still did this interview, which we about to finish watching this, motherfucker. This is how stupid she was. Because the board meeting can't just be enough. You had to go on Angela Yee too. And who paid for that trip? Brandy was looking sexy. Hold on, man. Brandy's skin was looking extra chocolatey tonight. Look, I ain't gonna lie. Brandy and Kiana, look.
Not slick.
I saw what you hoes was doing. You bitches knew that YouTube and the news and everybody was gonna be there. Brandy went and got that wig fixed. Motherfucking Kiana, low cut shirt, mini power skirt and shit. Bitch, y'all was already winning. Bitch, everybody there to see Jason House anyway, nigga. If you want to keep that shit a stack. Them bitches was like, we thirst trapping tonight. And you know they was talking, yeah, because you know Tiffany breaking something out. We ain't got the corporate credit card. We gotta actually pay for our shit. But I'm paying for my shit this week. The news gonna be there, girl. I ain't not this week. That police chief, he gonna be in trouble too. Nigga, they came prepared, nigga. Y'all was trying to get $19,000 for some Tiffany Henyard banners. Are y'all niggas smoking crack? You're crack smokers. That's the only way you telling me that shit. Like, what the fuck is... I couldn't believe that shit. Like, yeah, they need 19 bands. 19 bands for what? Oh, for these motherfucking posters to Tiffany. What? The answer is no. These niggas still like, yep, more people are calling, wanting their money. These niggas say they've been paying. They lying. We still waiting. Tiffany Henyard win this exchange. Press 1 for yes, 2 for no. And then let's get into this motherfucking Angela Yee shit. Let's keep the fucking train rolling on this bitch. I'm sorry, Tiffany. You normally be looking better than everybody tonight. But I'm sorry, kid. Kiana was killing you tonight. She was poking that thing out. Poking that thing out. So you took a L, you just took L's all across the board. You lost in every category tonight, man. Your wig was looking atrocious. Kiana got up with the, oh yeah, you know how that bitch said she won all them lawsuits? Well, I got them right here. I got them right here, y'all. Y'all want to see? Maybe she did better on this. So let's go ahead.
The inmates will love to have orgies with the racist, crooked mayor.
Wait a minute. Hold on. The inmates would love to have orgies with the racist, crooked mayor. Look, this shit don't work on me either. Let me tell you that much. How people making fucked up comments about her. First of all, those aren't threats. I want to hear the threats. I forgot that's what you said. So let's hear the threats. I've yet to hear a threat yet, Angela. But she's a lying bitch confirmed too.
All right, to move on to some more. Hey, grifter, maybe learn to effing speak English sometime. Your grammar is atrocious, but I guess that's what can be expected from a mayor who looks like you do. I mean, these aren't even the worst ones, by the way. I just want to say there's a lot more in here. Somebody called you a despicable, savage, monkey, N-word B.
You nobody did that. Now you're lying. Yep, that was too specific. That's that one that's supposed to make us think that there's all these, bro, there ain't even no white people in Dolton. So if I believe that some white motherfucker said this shit, they not even involved or from there. But I don't believe this shit at all. Let me tell you what I believe. I believe timestamp or it didn't happen. Unless you getting ready to show me proof, I will not believe you at all. You a monkey nigger N-word or monkey nigger bitch. Oh, okay. Now, here's the part that's gonna really hurt your feelings. Calling somebody a monkey nigger bitch, that's some racist shit. Still not a threat.
And told you you better watch your back. And then I did hear some of the...
That's a threat. You better watch your back. That's a threat, but I don't believe that at all. Again, this is her flipping through paper. Put the screenshots on the screen so we can look this shit up ourselves.
voice message. One just says, F all you goddamn N-words. And you are the...
Somebody said, fuck all you niggers. See how convenient this is? Let me tell you how this is all cap. If you go to the city of Dolton, there's a whole bunch of people talking shit about her and they all look just like her. She has done some of the most fucked up shit to her own people. So for her to try to turn around and make this seem like, Y'all see what she doing, residents of Dolton? You see what she's doing? She's trying to say the only people that's mad at her are racist white people. This is a wild ass motherfucking strategy. This is wild.
First black woman to be in this position.
Yes, in both positions.
In both positions, and the youngest.
And the youngest.
And Angela Yee don't know that it's a bunch of niggas in Dolton. She thinks it's like a bunch of white people there because this is what they want you to believe. They want you to believe she's mayor over racist white people, but somehow these racist white people put her black ass in the office with all the rest of these niggers. It's all niggers up there. All fucking monkey niggers sitting up there. But somehow the racist white people are involved. Make it make sense. But this is left-wing media right here at its finest.
Yes.
So did this start happening once the news was reporting on what, and we're going to get into what the news has been reporting, but did this start happening before the news reported on you or after?
This happened when the news started reporting on me.
Mhm.
Now, we got some emails or some things here and there, but it wasn't this bad. It got worse once the news got involved because they got a national platform.
Right.
So people tend to believe what they see on the news.
The local news does not have a national platform, you fucking idiot. There's the local news, not the national news. That's why it didn't catch fire earlier. That's why you were disrespecting Dane Placco.
News. And they just report things. Anybody can go do an interview with them with no fact checking. Anybody can say anything, and then now that's considered defamation of character. And then now you have to go clean it all up because now.
Why don't you sue them? If the news is defaming your character, why won't you just sue them? Don't that make the most sense? Don't that make the most sense to y'all? I promise you, if I had her money and doing what she do, you almost have to sue.
Now people that put you out there in the bad light, and people tend to believe what they see on the news. And that's why I believe what Trump say when it comes to fake news.
Mm-hmm.
Fake news is true because I'm
This is how stupid she is. He went on a lefty platform giving props to Trump. She's so stupid. And I know Angela Yee, like, yeah, this is awkward. Can't really co-sign that shit like that. Damn,
I'm living it. I'm going through it right now.
I believe Trump also said if you say something enough times, people will believe it, whether or not it's true.
I believe that.
And he definitely does that.
Mm-hmm.
But you did win 82% of the vote when you ran for office.
So Angela Yee, did you just admit that that's what she be doing? Just keep lying about shit until it's true? Like Trump?
Landslide, yep.
And a landslide victory. So how in your town of Dolton do people feel about you now with everything that's going on? Because I would assume that matters the most.
It does. So that's what I do. I still on the ground, boots on the ground. I never stop talking to my residents. I constantly have conversation with the mayor. I also have a lot of outreach.
What are them
things going on
eyebrows,
where
bro?
community is involved and community is engaged. A lot of people tell me how they feel, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. And I take it and I either go fix what they're telling me that I need to fix or work on, or you got people that's all the way, Team Tiffany. No matter what, hashtag I stand with Tiff. All of my saying that. So I love that because my base is my base. Just like everybody out in the world have a base. No matter what people say, people support them.
And you're from Dolton, Illinois, born and raised there. Tell me something about the town because I've never been there. I know it's outside of Chicago, but tell
And you never going.
me if you had to describe where you're from, what it's like.
Sure. So back in the day, it was a small suburb that everybody wanted to go to because we had every single restaurant you could name was on Sibley. And now it just turned into an area where it needed a little love.
But you the mayor. This bitch's mayor just admitted that the place was a nice place that has now gone down. You're the fucking mayor. The buck stops here.
Because it was always
Rest up, KS.
Ran and it was always corrupt, and that's why people don't know how to come out of the corruption for our village. I'm fighting against corruption now, and that's why I'm being slandered in the media, because people want to have their way with me and they cannot.
I mean, I do, but that's not what this is about.
Will not. So my town is still comprised of majority black. In the past, it was majority white. When we moved there, I had friends named Heather and Susan. And also, when we moved there, we had green carpet, flower wallpaper, because it was majority white. So it just transitioned.
I didn't know that
over
was
time.
the definition of white.
Yeah,
Green
yeah.
carpet and floral wallpaper.
Yeah, it was just that.
That's racist.
That was just like an older definition of white, but it was just an older crowd. It was just an older crowd, and it was more lax. And what I mean by lax, meaning you go there when you're like retiring. It's more how Dolton was. That was that type of suburb, but it is not now.
Okay.
Yep. Now that the city girl mayor is there, it's a city girl town.
So what are some things that you feel like you need, that you've been bringing to the city? Like you said, you've been doing a lot of different initiatives, boots on the ground. So what are some things that are necessary in Dolton?
So right now, again, we got to put love back in it and get a hold of our youth. That's what's missing.
What?
Right now, people don't raise the community. And we need the village to be raising our kids again. That's how it was, like I said, when I came in town. Your neighbors will watch you, get you off the bus. You will eat dinner with them till your parents come home. Things like that. That's missing. And that's all I'm trying to do is bring those roots back to my community, which I love, because I wouldn't be in this if I didn't love it. You got to love where you come from, and you got to start at home before you start outreaching to other communities and trying to build them.
So when do you, okay, so we talked about the news and when they started attacking you, but all right, I want to talk about some of these stories that we see in the news, and I want you to be able to speak to them so that people can know, because I've even seen these stories, you know, here in New York. So, all right, so let's talk about it. There was a person who said that he didn't contribute to your campaign, and therefore he was not able to get his license for his business. His business has not been able to operate.
Talk about it.
Basically equivalent to extortion from what he was saying, and that other businesses haven't been able to get their licenses because they didn't contribute to the campaign.
So that's a false statement. And that's what I mean about the news not doing any research. They just let people get on the news and talk. And I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to go further into your question. Malcolm X once said, the media has the power to make a guilty person look innocent and an innocent person look guilty. That's their power. So that's why I'm sitting here telling my story today, because that's exactly what they're doing to me. So with that being said, they...
Bitch, you Malcolm now.
Put people like that in front of the cameras, went and didn't do no fact checking. If people want to know the truth, I'm going to do it on my podcast, Tiffany Henry on the Move.
On Spotify, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell and show the facts and the proof of whatever a business owner did not do as relates to their business. If they're not up to code, if they had a ton of shootings at their establishments, which a lot of them had these type of issues. But no one put that out there. But I am now. And I'm not the one to never like try to drag or talk about a business, because you should handle it behind closed doors, meaning your business, before people put it in the spotlight and now you're being attacked.
Right. Okay, so you're saying that this person's business was rightfully not able to get his license until he cleared up whatever it is that he needs to clear up.
Correct. We have documentation of all of that, and I can give it to you too, and that way you can follow up and show the world.
Yeah, you're right, because we all got to do our research. Now, you were on with Roland Martin, and that interview aired yesterday, and he was talking about your nonprofit. You have a charity. Well, you said you don't have a charity, but there's a charity. It has your name on it, right? It's what is it? Tiffany Henry Cares.
Tiffany Henry Cares. Yes.
Tiffany Henry Cares. And so he says, you know, it looked like it was your charity. There was video of you promoting this charity, but you're saying it's not yours. Somebody's using your name.
That's correct.
Okay.
So just to clear it up, when I say it's not my charity, I'm not a board member on the charity. I couldn't tell you what they do with their day-to-day. What I'm responsible for is my mayorship and my supervisor position. And it's amazing how people are pinpoint on a charity when there's so much stuff going on with me as relates to the two areas that I actually do govern. I do support the individuals that has the charity. I am always an advocate for cancer because my mom had cancer. I feel they are good wielded people as it relates to what they was trying to do or trying to accomplish. And I think people make mistakes. People didn't file paperwork and they blew it up into a story like every...
Let's stop right there. Do you realize what she just fucking did, my nigga? She just threw everybody who name on there that works for her under the fucking bus. Like, I don't know what them niggas was doing. And maybe them niggas didn't file paperwork in time. And I don't know what they... Reem Akbar, the brother from the bank. Here we fucking go. Here we... Hey, nigga, here we go. She already... Bro, Breakfast Club 6ix9ine time. She wild for this. This is wild for even her.
Wielded people as it relates to what they was trying to do or trying to accomplish are pinpoint on a charity when there's so much stuff going on with me as it relates to the two areas that I actually do govern. I do support the individuals that has the charity. I am always an advocate for cancer because my mom had cancer. I feel they are good wielded people as it relates to what they was trying to do or trying to accomplish. And I think people make mistakes. People didn't file paperwork and they blew it up into a story like everybody else don't file paperwork. I'll give you a prime example. If you have a LLC or something like that, and you don't file and you go check and I'll check and see if you registered and they go say not in good standing until you pay the $75 or $150, whatever it is, then it puts you in good standing. It's the same concept. It's just that people are missing the point of it. And I get that people really meant to help people, not hurt people.
Right. Running a nonprofit, we know a lot of times there are always issues with that, but they need to be able to account like where the money was going. But like you said, that's not your nonprofit. That is somebody else's, but your name is not on that. They just use your name, I guess, as a way to garner attention.
Correct. Just what's yours? Way Up.
Yeah.
So somebody go use that today.
Yeah.
Does that mean you got anything to do
Well,
with it?
Angela Yee nonprofit, I would be like, hold on, that's like I would not want that. But Way Up, anybody could use that. But if it was like my personal name on it, I probably would not. I would not want somebody, unless I was involved in it and they came to me, because you would feel like that's my name. Yeah. Because you do know if something goes wrong, that's your name.
And I agree.
And that's,
and it's a learning curve. And that's what I try to tell people. I'm not perfect. No one's perfect.
Wait, you mean to tell me you the mayor of a city and you didn't know that you shouldn't put your name on some shit that could go left like this? And this is what I'm supposed to believe with a straight face. All right,
so when you find out mistakes or things happen, you go and you try to fix it. But people got to be giving you the chance to fix it and not just beat you up so much.
Right. It's just that a lot of these things are in the headlines. That's why I'm asking, because I want you to discuss it head on firsthand. All right. Then there was a situation where it was a city council meeting and people said they were not allowed to come up and voice their opinions in this meeting. They were blocked downstairs from.
Yeah, remember when you sit them niggas downstairs? What happened on that shit?
Being able to ask questions.
Well, that's not true as it relates to being blocked. If somebody was blocked or felt they was blocked, they can always reach out to us because our meetings are like 4 or 5 hours long. So I don't know who's blocked in my village.
Okay.
Coming to comment. You can go pull our board meetings up and you can see that everybody's allowed to speak because it's before we start our board meeting.
Okay.
Public comment.
All right, good. And then, trust me, as a media person, I know that sometimes things are inaccurate. And I know that when there's a story being painted of somebody, you do have to go to the source and do some research.
Yeah.
Which I don't like clickbait. So I always encourage people to make sure you read the full story before you do that. All right, the next thing people did talk about was finances, right? And they said, oh, she's traveling first class, staying at the Four Seasons, blowing this money, and that money now the company, the town used to be have a surplus of money, but now there's a deficit. But then I also see on the paperwork that I have from your team that you guys have gotten the largest in the history of the city with $15 million in grants from people, and despite the
No. Nah. No. What we not getting ready to do is pretend anything this bitch say is just a matter of motherfucking fact. That's what we not about to do. That's oh, and then on top of that, she giving. Oh yeah, I got 50 million in grants, nigga. Bitch, we didn't ask you shit about grants. We asked you about some other shit. Yeah, we got some other shit we want to holler at you about. Lying motherfucker.
The adversity and the resilience, you know, your commitment is undeniable, and you have all these initiatives that you've done.
That's
so
true.
let's talk about the disparity between those two stories.
Okay, so one thing about me is I won't stop. I don't sleep. I'm going to keep going. While they talking about me, I'm still working. So when I'm still working, I still manage to get money to come to our communities. We was awarded $15 million. I had the largest in the history for Thornton Township, and then the largest in the history for the village of Dolton. So more than
What
any
about the
mayor, more than
deficit?
any supervisor throughout all the
What about the
controversies.
deficit?
So if a person was that bad, people want to keep on supporting them because no matter what, this is all about helping the people. And that's where I think we're losing focus
Right.
when they do the stories. They don't talk about what I've done,
Nothing
what I've
positive.
accomplished, nothing positive. And I say, hey guys, how can a person be so bad and then do not one good thing in any story they write about me? Every story they write is negative. And I don't know nobody that can just deal with all negative stuff all day long with none positive in their
Right.
brain. I just can't get with it. And that's why you see me just constantly push through it, because I told them before, we gonna go through it, but we gotta grow through it at the same time. And that's
Oh,
kind of
my
what I've been
Lord, this
doing.
bitch is
And I'm just
out
glad that you was
fucking
able
rate
to
this nigga.
mention some of the things that we actually created. Can I go a little further with
Yeah,
it?
please.
Okay.
Please.
This is yours.
Yes,
This is your
please,
platform.
please. Go further. But here's the thing. When you go further, I need you to talk about shit we want to hear, bitch. Nothing else.
Yeah.
So we did a and I'm sorry I'm a little hoarse. We built a outdoor skating rink and roller rink. Ice skating and roller rink. So in the summer they can roller
Girl, this
skate. We
ice
had the
skating
JV
rink,
skaters out
bitch.
there,
Oh, my
and in the
Lord.
winter they can ice skate. What I love about that concept is now we're giving people the opportunity to go to the Olympics, be who they want to be, to practice in our own backyards in the black and brown communities. We normally have to go to a different community in order to engage or get practice,
What are you
or
even talking
have
about?
swimming lessons, things like that.
Right.
My job is to create things for our community so that they can grow into what they want to be. Another thing that I do love about what I've done is now the youth are following Tiffany Henyard. The youth know who a mayor is. The youth know who's a supervisor. They did not know that before. No one could point out, oh, that's the mayor of Dolton. Oh, she does this. Oh, she came to our school and spoke to us during Black History Month.
Right.
Oh, she helped us with mental health. We do a mental health tour. That's something really big that's going on nationwide, but no one's really talking about it on bigger platforms. Yeah, they go get the celebrities here and there, and people might give a little something about it, but it's happening everywhere. So when we went in there in the schools and we did the mental health tours, we was able to help kids and parents identify that they needed help and give them help.
Like,
That's
why
what
she
I
be
do.
lying like
they
this?
don't
I don't
tell
know.
the heart of Tiffany Henyard. They want to tell the smoke and mirrors and the clickbait. No matter what people do, if they write about me, I'm golden. I get it. I get why everybody doing it. They make money off of clicks. And I didn't know that. I'm learning social media a little further, but I didn't know that that's how big it has gotten.
How is this how are you handling this, since we just talked about mental health and you discussed how important that is? But for you being in the position that you're in, and like you said, this is the first time a Black woman has had this position, the youngest person in this position. You're still trying to do your day-to-day job, but yet there's a lot of articles that are disparaging towards you. How do you deal with that? How do you cope with that?
So basically, I have tunnel vision to the mess. I just keep going, ignore it. It's almost like a horse in a race. And they have the blinders on so they can't look left and right. That's Tiffany Henyard. I just focus on my goal. My goal is to make sure I uplift the village of Dolton and the other 16 municipalities that I'm over. I'm over 190,000 people. I have to make sure I plant the seed now so that the kids can follow. I have to set the tone as relates to the footprints so they can walk in my footprints and they know what to do. And I want them to see what controversy look like, adversity looks like, and how I'm going to come out of it in the end and show them that no matter what you do, Never, never, ever give up, because you're going to always have somebody that don't like you, upset with a decision you made. But the point is, you made a decision. That's life. You have to make decisions, and you have to give your testimony, and that's what the test is right now. This is my test. And at the end of the day, I'm going to be able to tell you my testimony a year later, 2 years later. It's just like the giants before us. You got Martin Luther King. He had a dream, but I am the dream. And this is what I'm trying to show America, that you got to have hope, and you have to prevail no matter what people say about you.
It's interesting because even though a lot of the attention that they're giving you in the media is negative, it is bringing a lot of attention to your township, and also for a lot of people to say, oh, that's the mayor?
Yes.
You know, a young black woman is the mayor of, and
Oh, my
also
Lord.
the supervisor of the township. So that is something that hopefully is going to be on the flip side of this, something positive. When did you know you wanted to run for mayor?
Well, after dealing and fighting with corruption and people that was in the seat prior to me, I fought against it. And the people believed enough in me that they came out by 82% and voted for the first female. And people got it all twisted when they say, oh, you just voted because she's black or because she's a woman. No, that's not true. I've always been boots on the ground. I've always helped people.
No, but that was
That's what
exactly
people
why.
not
I
telling
feel like
people.
that's the opposite. Usually people won't vote for you because you black or a woman.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. But you know, but the whole thing is, y'all not telling the part where it's all black people where she stayed, Nick. Oh my God. Just this whole fucking interview is just, this shit is just, again, Angela Yee, now she don't get to play the same shit that Roland got to play. No, this bitch is in on it. She in on it. Again, whoever that bitch was that got her with Roland Martin, that bitch must be facing Fed time, because at least she found somebody that will play ball better. Angela Yee's just a fucking idiot. Yeah, women are always right, men are always wrong. And I'm not black, but I can talk shit about black men all the time as much as I want. And Angela knows she ain't answered the question. Don't give a fuck either. This raggedy ass shit, bro. That's all right, the Fed's there. Angela Yee, I hope they subpoena your dumb ass to come testify. And just so you know, Tiffany, she will. She don't want no smoke with the Feds. Not over you.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't see how that is. But the other importance is for people to be able to see you, right? And be like, I could one day also be a mayor.
Yes.
And see that. So
I had someone come to my board meeting, and he brought his daughter. He wanted to show her that women are leading now, which we are. We are in politics. We are at the front and not in the back. And that's what I appreciate about residents that see through the smoke. They still appreciate me, and they still want me to be a mentor to their daughters. And I love it.
now there's also a federal investigation that's being called for. So where are you with that? And did you know about it like ahead of time? Because I know previously I've seen you say, I don't know anything about being investigated.
So basically, there are no subpoenas at my office, and also we don't know.
No. Nobody said that. Nobody said you ever received a subpoena. Nobody said that.
Anything as it relates to what people are just alleging or saying, but we don't have any subpoenas. And from our understanding, there's no other, what do they call, law enforcement that we know of have any investigations.
Okay, so this is something that's a news story, but it hasn't hit you, or if it's true or not. If it is true, you don't know anything about it. You haven't been subpoenaed or nothing.
Correct.
I also see in Illinois they're trying to keep Trump off the ballot, right? I want to know what your thoughts about Donald Trump running for office again.
Bitch, are you for real?
This lets you know that either Angela Yee is bought and paid for, which she is, or she don't know anything, which she don't. Yep, it's both.
Oh, wow. I don't have a leg in that race. So
she don't even want to say nothing bad about Trump, nigga. This bitch don't even want to say nothing bad about. She on the lefty show and can't say nothing bad about Trump, nigga. Oh, this is a whole ass L, nigga. Damn, she's so stupid. She in there big up in Trump. Then this bitch like, what you think about Trump getting on the ballot? No, I don't really want to talk about this shit. You ain't gonna like my answer.
The ballot, right? I want to know what your thoughts about Donald Trump running for office again.
Oh wow, I don't have a leg in that race, so
I mean,
I didn't know.
I just want to know what you think.
I didn't know anything about that. I don't know anything about.
Do you think he should be
Ooh, look at them crow's feet. Somebody's stressed.
able to run? He should be eligible to run for president, or do you think with all of the legal issues he has?
I don't know. I don't know.
And things that he's been found guilty of and convicted of, that shouldn't even be something that should be allowed.
Well, this is America. Everybody have the freedom to do what they want. Look at.
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man.
She won't say nothing bad about Trump on the Democrat shit. This is the funniest shit ever, man. She trolling, nigga. She doing all this shit on purpose, nigga. This bitch is flat out trolling at this point. This bitch can't, she won't fix her mouth to say nothing about Donald J. Trump, nigga. Not Donald Trump. It's America, man. He can do what he want. Tiffany, how do you really feel about Donald Trump?
I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. I like that.
Bitch, I'm just here to lie about Dolton. I'm not here to get involved in nothing else politics-wise, because I don't fuck with politics like that. I just steal from Dolton. She is a fucking airhead, nigga. Wow.
What I'm going through, I can only speak to me. Everybody got freedom of speech, right? Look at people just say whatever. So,
but I just think like somebody who's been convicted of so many things. There's so many jobs you can't have.
And Angela's like, look, I'm trying to help you out. If you want my audience to have your back, you gotta diss Trump right now. Angela won't let this shit go. Nigga, Tiffany like, bitch, whatever.
You know what I mean? I don't think president, that shouldn't be a job that somebody should be able to even run for, especially with the things that he's been convicted of. I find it to be wild. But I only asked you that because in Illinois, I know that's been a hot topic also just recently.
Yeah, well, I have time to indulge in anything else right now. I've been focused on myself and
how
speaking.
distracting is all of this for you?
Yeah, she not focused on Dolton. She just focused on herself. You heard her say it. I listen very closely, bitch.
As you're trying to get your job done too at the same time.
It just show you that God got his hands on me because he won't give you more than what you can bear. It's just to make me wiser, make me stronger. Because you learn through controversy. You learn what to do, what not to do. And I feel that's what's going on right now. So.
And you grew up there. Are there people that you're surprised, like, damn, we grew up together. I know you.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of those because you be shocked off of gossip. People really tend to believe gossip. And that's sad because that's a true statement. Of lack of knowledge, our people will perish. That's true. And that's kind of what's happening. So that's why you see me going out, telling my story, giving them facts. And I tell them never judge a person. And you shouldn't judge. But if you are to judge, at least get both sides. Because right now it's only a one-sided narrative, which is a negative narrative of Tiffany Henry.
Is that why you decided to do your podcast so you could fight all of these allegations, but also for people to get to know you?
Yes, it's basically to give them another perspective. Because right now the news won't allow me to.
This podcast is guaranteed to send you to prison 30 times faster.
Give my side. We've reached out to several people and no one has wanted to even interview me. And normally people want to interview the big fish,
crazy.
right?
I would think that if somebody's writing a story about you, they would love to. Or even reach out to you for comment. Like
she's a
they reach out
lie.
for comment.
Why the fuck would you lie like that? Damn near every news story ends with, we've reached out to Tiffany Henry for comment and we have received no reply. So shut your lying ass up, bitch. Now ain't nobody even reaching out to you for interviews. You're such a fucking liar, bro. You lie so damn much. about the dumbest shit. This bitch wow.
Just put them out.
Okay.
And PR team, they give comment, and sometimes they cut half of the comment off of things that we're
Cap.
trying to put out, and they put what
Cap.
portion they want the public to know. And that's
Cap.
why that Malcolm X statement is really true. Like it's
Cap.
they are gearing and shifting people to what they want them to believe or want them to know.
Would you run for office again?
I am. I
Okay.
definitely am going to run again for both my seats. So that's why they're doing a smear campaign, because they cannot be.
Do you know how much money this bitch has stole? Of course she's running again, nigga. Bankroll right. Am I running again? The fuck you mean? I gotta get this hair fixed. They freezing the money now. I've been wearing this shit way too long.
Beat me. They cannot and will not beat me. So I just want them to know, bring it. But they bringing it a different way because they can't beat me. I do have the hearts of the people. People do believe in me. I am a big influencer. And that's why you see all the smoke in the mirrors, because they want to stop what my voice is and make them say, don't believe her because she this, and that, with no truth, no facts.
All right, now
We
explain
have
this one
no.
to me.
No. You keep saying nobody has facts. We show facts, and you never show facts to counter the facts that we've shown. Does that make sense, bitch?
Now, I also saw another article about your salary was being called into question, and then also something that you put forth that the next person that is in office, if it's not you, would be getting $25,000, which is a lower salary than what you're getting now. So talk to me about that and what that story, like, where did that come from?
I didn't do that shit. The last nigga did that shit. But he made it so it wasn't going to go into effect until after me.
Okay. So for my salary, a lot of people don't tell the truth. So I'm going to set the record straight. My salary was already there. It was from my predecessor. He had that salary, and all I did when I got sworn in, I took over whatever salary he had. So no one said nothing 30 years ago. He had it for 30 years, right?
Okay.
No one ever questioned that he make too much money. But today, when a woman take over, a young black woman, it's a problem. Why is that? Why all the noise over what someone make? As long as they doing the work and they qualify for the seat, why do you have a problem with what they make? We all choose our career paths. It come with different amounts. So mine came with that stipend, and then the other amount was $50,000 from my mayorship. So I got two different positions.
Right, because the way they make it seem like you make 200 and
it's 224 for supervisor, and it's 50 for mayor.
Okay.
But it's two different seats, but I didn't make the salary up.
Right, it was already there.
So I just want to clear that up, because people think that I came in and made up a number. I did not. Now, as it relates to the ordinance, I said this too on his show. It's an ordinance that was already on the books that no matter who would have ran against him, the salary would have went to $50,000, no matter what.
Okay.
But no one researched it. Again, they just ran a story and they put an ordinance up because everybody was complaining that I make too much money. Okay, cool.
Yep.
We went, pulled the ordinance, because that's how I found out about it. Pulled the ordinance, and then we just cut it in half. We went from $50,000 to $25,000. They making it seem that we went from $224,000 to $25,000. That's not true. We went from $50,000 to $25,000. That's it. And then that's something else I'll give you. I'll give you the documents, and you can put it on your screen to show the public. Because again, the media is misleading the people, and that's what I have a problem with.
This feels like a documentary or something.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's coming.
Oh, it is coming.
After she get locked up.
Yeah.
Because I feel like just from me hearing you talk about doing the podcast, and then now all these things that I haven't seen necessarily happen. And I want to say, like, I know Hill Harper is running for office in Michigan, right, for Senate, but he's been going through a lot.
Oh,
that
really?
He said he was very shocked at happening, in politics. Like, you hear about it all the time, but until you experience it, you don't know what it's like.
That's true.
You could have never anticipated any of these things happening, I'm sure.
No, but I knew that politics had a lot of corruption in it, but that's the issue. When you don't play their game, because it is the boys' clubs, no matter what people say. This is
I am woman, hear me roar. Patriarchy, right? But you mayor, got it.
what happens. They do smear campaigns on you. They try to put doubt in the people that support you minds of your character. It's character assassination. It's defamation of character. It's all of the above. That is true. So that's why I always try to go talk to the kids, because I want to encourage them to still believe in public service. No matter what it is, believe in that, because they might want to run for office. Everybody don't have the credentials or have the money to go to school to be a doctor, a lawyer, anything like that. They can actually still help the public by being a public service. But they can start small,
Right.
park district, library board, school board, and then work their way up to a municipal seat or a city seat. But just know that if you got the seat, the scrutiny come with it. It's new levels, new devils. That's what's happening right now.
And you have a daughter, right?
I do, 4-year-old.
And what do you tell her about what's going on? I know she's really young to really understand all of it, but
Nothing. They hate mommy and mommy, all this shit mommy bought. They haters.
are there times that you have to explain things like?
Yeah, well, one thing I say about my baby Justice is she's a beacon of light, and she uplifts me. She say the darndest things at the right times. And she has a personality out of this world, and she always tell me, Mommy, never, never, ever give up. Keep going.
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
I don't care. She just said that to us yesterday, and it was just kind of weird. I was like, oh, Justice. 'Cause it was just shocking, because kids, they go off your energy, and they know what to say. So,
All right, well, good. I'm glad you came.
So you let us know that your sister or your daughter had to uplift you because you been in the dumps. Why you been in the dumps? Feds.
Up here because, like I said, I've been reading a lot of these things in the news, so I might have had a different perception. But I also wanted to make sure that you had a chance to come up and clear up anything, because I also
She
know
really
how tough
didn't.
it can be
Rodney in a couple of times. Ladies, break out the Methuselahs.
as far as like what the news is saying. And then when I saw these emails that you were getting and these voicemails, I think, people don't understand. They'll act like things are good. There's no more racism, and we're on a level playing field. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. And when you see stuff like this, you see how alive and thriving racism really is.
It is. It's still here, and it hurts.
Ain't no white people fucking with her. It's literally just Dane Placco and Ben Bradley. It's all niggas after that. That one white bitch that used to work there. So it's like 3 fucking white people fucking with you. Saying nothing racist on record. Talking about. This is all happening because of racism.
Because you wouldn't think we would be going through this, because it's the 21st century. We're going through the same thing that our ancestors went through. And it said,
You going to hell. You going to hell. Our ancestors was not in control of a whole fucking city and spent all the money and called it racism. Tell me, where in Black history was there this mayor that was black and then spent up all the fucking money and called everybody racist? Who was this mayor? And this has to be old, because we're talking ancestors. Because, niggas was dead. She's the first black woman, but she's talking about she's going through the exact same shit the ancestors went through. Make the shit make sense. Just saying buzzwords and shit.
to see it in the 21st century, because you would think it's all over. So what I want people to know or take from this interview is that, hey, you need to get on board and help defend right. Don't
Because
sit
I
here and
play
let people
basketball.
just get
I am a Division I basketball player. You're not talking basketball with me.
Fine, bitch.
That didn't go well.
Now, if you want to go renegade, go renegade, bitch.
drag because, oh, that ain't my fight. It ain't your fight today, but it may be your fight tomorrow or in a year, or your kid's fight. So that's why you're supposed to stop it now before it gets down 10 years later, and now you could have prevented what now your kid might go through, because they might want to be a public service or might want to be a radio host or be anything. But you don't want them to have to go through them same burials. And that's what my goal is, to knock down a lot of things. Like you said, the person that's running for office, people don't know until you sit on this side of the fence. A lot of people would not withheld the storm like me, because people not built for this. People would have been broke, been crumbled. Their mental would have been gone.
And a lot of people would have never stole.
all type of things. So a lot of people, especially women, give me a lot of strength by saying, I commend you on your fight against this. Because
what about all the black women that you fuck with since you've been in office? You fired several you fucked their whole households up. What about all of that? What about that black woman's picture you took off the wall and sat on the floor and kicked it as you walked past? What about that shit? So I don't want to hear this you love black women shit. You stuff that.
I would have been quit. That's what a lot of people say.
Right.
So I say, I just smile and say, hey, God didn't bring me this way, this far to leave me. So I'm going to keep going. And I just stay prayed up. I keep him first. And he's been ordering my steps. And I love the fact that he gave me this opportunity, because without him, I would not have this opportunity to have 2 big seats and be a trendsetter and be a trailblazer. So I love that.
I have to ask, what do you do to take care of yourself? Like when you need a break for some self-care?
So my baby, he takes care of me. He makes sure that I'm good. I do a lot of massages. Got to decompress. I do a lot of that. and my daughter, I'm telling you, they're my biggest support.
Hey sis, let me holler at you right quick. Real quick before y'all keep going. Who the fuck is paying for these massages? Hey, we need that motherfucker. We need that credit card now. Cause if Keith is doing the massages, then I want y'all to check that motherfucking credit card receipt for Cirilla's. Cause you know if Keith doing the massages, he got them cheap ass lotions and shit from Cirilla's. Got him a motherfucking cock ring, anal plug, and got her one of them big ass wands, nigga. Oh yeah, her shit ran through. She need a wand at this point. This bitch sitting here, she's talking about a whole bunch of massages. Who the fuck is paying for that? That spending? Bitch, we told you no to them banners. What make you think we paying for you to get your back rubbed? You are confused at how any of this shit works.
And my dad and my mom, of course, but that circle right there, they're my biggest support. They uplift me and my team. Certain people on my team, they give me spiritual guidance. They pray.
Some people on your team give you dick too. This is the word on the street. There's lots of people there, or I won't say lots, but there's people on your team that drop off that pipe.
Pray over me, and also they always send me scripture, which I need. I love that.
Yeah, I always tell people the team is so important.
It is.
Like you really got to pay attention to the team somebody has around them. That means a lot and says a lot too. So
yeah, I agree.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Mayor Tiffany
you.
Henyard, Super Mayor. Sorry, pardon me.
Nobody calls her that. Nobody calls her that, nigga. Nobody calls her that.
And how can people find more information and follow you to get firsthand information?
So if you want the tea, get it from me. Go check out Tiffany Henyard on the Move podcast. I'm gonna drop the first one this week. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna burn up the internet. And remember, I tell them,
nigga, it's gonna burn up the internet for me. For you, it's gonna be bad. This shit might help. Your shit Friday might help me get to 10K. Hit the subscribe button. This is gonna be bad for you. All right, bro.
If I ain't come for you, no.
Your Honor, I'd like to introduce Exhibit A, Tiffany Henyard on the Move podcast, episode 1. I have it right here. We can just put it up on the big screen. I can hear it now, nigga. I can hear the shit now. I'm the only one that can hear it. I can hear it now, nigga. Let me let y'all in on something, first of all. That stream gonna be ghettoed in a motherfucker. Struggle stream, yes, please. This shit about to be ghetto as fuck.
If I didn't send for you, don't come for me. So I just want people to know, be prepared, because I'm not going to stop. I'm a fighter.
She's not going to hold back. We cannot wait to hear this first episode of this podcast.
The mayor just say bars.
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Way up.
So, as predicted by me, when they lock her up, she's gonna call this shit racist. I already told you, bro. Now she's going on a national tour to whoever's dumb enough to have them on her show and turn around and be like, nigga, I ain't got no motherfucking shit. I'm chilling. Federal investigation. This bitch running around lying. She nervous. She don't look as she don't look as good as she normally be looking. And when I say good, I'm not even like talking about like rating her looks wise, but just like in general. This surprises me. I can't believe she's so dumb this week. And Angela Yee asked her the exact same questions Roland asked her with even somehow less pushback than Roland did. She even had less pushback than fucking Roland did. And shout out to the Alexis Wilson family. Definitely wanted to shout them out again. Appreciate the love during the motherfucking board meeting. She ain't got long for this shit, nigga. She doing too much. She doing way too fucking much, bro. This shit is, bro. She's expending too much energy doing this goofy shit. And then she just admit, like, trust me, like how I be listening, the trustees be listening harder than me. They listen for any fucking sign of her spending some money. So they gonna put that rolling trip, this shit. They heard them massages. Oh, massages? You getting massages? This bitch is door dashing and getting her pussy rubbed. This is outrageous. We not that, bro. We are not paying for her to get herself touched. No. She needed to massage that shit herself, nigga. No, hold on, bro. Bitch, you make almost $400,000 a year, bitch. This motherfucker on sale at Sam's Club, bitch. Why are you, nigga, $70? Massage away, ho. What are you doing? Nope. And you know she ain't getting the cheapest massage. She getting the most expensive shit. She's just like some ratchet bitch off of TikTok. Ordering the most expensive shit on the menu, to-go meals and shit. She treat the fucking village like the fucking baby daddy, nigga. This shit weird. I ain't never seen motherfuckers just treat the village like one of they bitches, like one of they exes niggas or they simp niggas or some shit. Gaslight every motherfucking situation. Oh, I believe that she ain't talked to the feds yet. I believe that. You the last person they gonna talk to, just so you know. When they come talk to you, all the other conversations have been completed. There ain't been no subpoenas or nothing for me. I don't even think they gonna send a subpoena, nigga. They just gonna come pick you up. You've done enough to where they just gonna come pick you up. Dane Placco gonna be there for that perp walk, nigga. And the racist media is here. Nigga, if she had Benjamin Crump as her lawyer, nigga, I'm never watching the news again. I will never watch. I'm just gonna be watching streaming platforms. She gonna be standing there with Ben Crump, nigga. Ben Crump talking about this bitch is innocent. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, I don't know what that was. I just had a hiccup in my stream. Nigga, Ben Crump heard me say something about that nigga being her attorney. That nigga Ben Crump shut that shit down immediately. That nigga like, hey nigga, don't be saying my name like that, homie. I ain't even really here like that, homie. Yeah, don't do that. Don't say shh. I ain't even here like that, cuz. Now, here's the thing that would scare me. What would scare me? What would make me think that, oh shit, she's about to get out of it? If she was doing this interview with Rachel Maddow, I'd say, uh-oh. If they brought Don Lemon back just to interview this bitch, I'd say, uh-oh. Nigga, all she could get is Roland Martin. You heard her say ain't nobody answering her calls. See, yeah, she is lying about that. Like, nobody wants to interview her. She's lying about that, yes, but not all the way. She's telling the truth only from her perspective. People that she wants to interview her won't call her back, won't pick up the phone and shit. Because these niggas, the niggas that actually do some homework, they be like, okay, we'll look into it. Oh no. Especially if it's like a left-leaning show or channel, they like, nigga, I can't have you on here because I can't do you, and I'm not getting ready to lie for you as much as you need me to lie. Like, normally when you go on these type of left-leaning shows and you a Democrat, it's just like softball Democrat questions to let the national audience know that you rock with the Democrats. She fucking got on there, missed all the softballs. She up there comparing herself to Trump, then won't condemn Trump. All the shit that, like, she should have never agreed to do that if she didn't want to say that shit. So Rachel Maddow and people of that ilk, they know better. They know, they like, this bitch, she crazy. We don't know what the fuck she's on. And ain't no telling what she'll get on her air and say. And then if she get on here saying that Trump shit, that's a done data. Bang. Chuck, what's happening? Well, but not only that, Bob, because that's very true, Bob. She is definitely a small fish when it comes to the major outlets. But here's the twist on that, though. Major outlets love to try to find that up-and-comer. Remember when TYT and like MSNBC, when they learned about Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, lying ass, when they learned about that bitch, nobody had heard of that bitch, and they elevated her. She was like at a lower position than what fucking Tiffany's at. And they elevated her. So they do be looking for it, and that's the thing. That's why Roland like shit, because Roland definitely, he's at the lower tier, so he definitely needs that type of help. So Roland definitely like, look, we'll take this chance on her or whatever, especially the way they probably sold it to him. Like, for her to win with Angela Yee's audience, she had to shout out Trump for real, nigga. Bro, it was clear she wasn't trying to fuck with that. Or shout out against Trump, rather, I'm sorry. And she was clearly not trying to fuck with that. Appreciate it, David. That's why I'm just like, she has nowhere to go. She can't go on the Republican spots because they gonna cook her motherfucking ass. And the Democrats don't want her because she lied way too much. She lied way more than is even remotely allowed in the realm of politics. That's why I don't even cover politics. This shit has ranged outside of politics. You don't see politicians lie this obvious and do stupid shit like she doing. If the feds don't lock her up before Friday, she's doing that podcast. Get that right. If the feds don't lock her up before Friday, her stupid ass is gonna do that podcast. And I don't believe all the people around her are this stupid. I believe that they probably don't say it anymore. But in the beginning, I bet you they were telling her, don't fuck with this, don't fuck with that. Remember, the other chick was her former chief of staff. Why you think she fired her chief of staff? She fired that bitch because that bitch kept telling her shit that she didn't want to hear. Like, you can't do that. Don't do that. Don't say that. Don't say this. Don't do that. You fired, bitch. I'm fired?
Yeah! Fire! What?
So once people see shit like that happening, niggas ain't saying shit. The fuck I look like saying something? She just fired the bitch. And that bitch, and all I can really say is the same shit she was saying, and she just got fired for that. And you know she wasn't saying it to her in a way that's like, damn, you disrespecting the mayor. Yeah, you right, but you disrespecting the mayor. I guarantee, yeah, right. And then she turn around and get on this show and try to snitch on everybody. Well, if them niggas had a charity and all this stuff and people weren't doing filings and things like they were supposed to do, people make mistakes. What the fuck? This is why I told you niggas 2 weeks ago when I was really talking about the charity and we was really looking at it. I told y'all niggas then, why would y'all put y'all names all on this charity and the only name not on it is hers? So when it go left, she's the only person go, I don't fucking know what happened. I don't know what she literally said, I don't know what they do on the day-to-day. Meanwhile, we look at the filing and it's all the people up under her. And she threw them all under the bus. Like, now all of her staff sitting off camera with the I eat ass face. Just a total all around ill. All around. And the feds are just sitting back with their popcorn laughing like, well, we would move in, but she won't stop moving. And she ain't doing the type of crimes where it's like, all right, she getting ready to go kill 4 or 5 people, so we got to move in. She doing shit where they literally like, well, we can just sit back and watch. Just keep making it easier for us. They just got in a fucking meeting and asked, in the middle of all of this shit going on, this bitch want $19,000 to pay for some motherfucking fly or banners, nigga. I bet Roland is talking live about her so he can go in like, Roland, bro, she embarrassed the fuck out of Roland. So Roland want his lick back. He on her head. And Roland got more juice with the Democrats than Angela Yee, just so you know. So if we say MSNBC and all them niggas is up here for the top political commentators or whatever, Roland Martin is about right here. Angela Yee ain't even on the board. I'm not making this up. This is a fact. So, yeah, she went and lied some more on Angela Yee, but it was a massive step backwards. But here's the question you got to ask yourself. Nigga, she could have been got Angela Yee. She could have been went on Roland. Why now? And do you think, just be honest with yourself, you really think her motherfucking team want her to do this podcast this week? Don't nobody want that shit. Nobody. But she doing it. She gonna do that, motherfucker. Whatever happens, happens. She think I'm bullshitting when I say that there was a federal agent sitting in that meeting tonight. They gonna hold up a fake manila folder and just write the name of a club. I guarantee whatever was in that manila folder had nothing. This nigga's like, oh man, the club done did this. This nigga's like, we had to call in outside police to that club, all this other shit. Okay, if all of that is true, why did y'all do it that night, 2 hours after they talked to the news? There wasn't shit going on when y'all pulled up. And saying that a fight happened at a bar that serves alcohol is comical to anybody. So are you advocating, be careful? Are you advocating to get rid of all bars in Dolton? Because if I believe that all the shit you said were true, nigga, that's like every bar. Every bar eventually has somebody shooting in the parking lot. Every bar done had a motherfucker fighting, stabbed or some shit. That's how that shit go at the bar, nigga. That's how shit goes at bars. More, you know, obviously some bars are better than others. That's why I won't even give the default that they have all these problems. You know one reason why I don't believe they have all these problems, the police chief saying? There's one little thing. And yes, she is the liquor commissioner, which obviously that's why she flex like that. You want to talk to the news? Me as liquor commissioner, which she don't let anybody know, which is a whole nother salary. The number one reason why I know that them two bars ain't on no bullshit like that, they talk to the news. Places that are on bullshit are not calling the news in there. Stop playing. In front of the fucking city, in front of the village, this stupid bitch brings a motion forward so they can fire the lawyer that's fighting her. So that shit where it's like to cut off Bert Odelson. That's literally the nigga that's in the courts fighting against her. Now, this is the part I want you to make sense. If you 5-0, why do you need their lawyer fired? Because he's not fighting anything anyway, because the cases are over. See, you be banking on a nigga not listening, and that's a really bad bank. Yeah, they said the U-Haul spot that we saw that nigga walking out of after he was snitching, they said that was an illegal strip club. Now, fellas, let me ask you something, fellas. How many of you niggas would go to a strip club that is a day haul or U-Haul during the daytime? A U-Haul during the daytime. Would you go to a strip club that is a U-Haul during the daytime? Press 1 for yes, 2 for no. So what you gonna do? Overnight drop off, go and get some wings and fries and a bitch? I'm sorry, my nigga tells me we going to a strip club that is a U-Haul during the daytime. I ain't fucking with it. That just sounds complete and utterly unsavory on levels I can't even explain. We go into a motherfucking U-Haul strip club. And then, how did he prove it? Yep, got the proof right here. It was, nigga. Go, nigga, I'm going to download it. I'm going to pull it up tomorrow. Nigga, it was a manila folder that just said U-Haul on it. It didn't say shit else. It just said U-Haul. And we were just supposed to believe that just was was just filled with all the damning evidence, nigga. This nigga said the U-Haul's running illegal. Nobody believes that shit, nigga. Where the bitches at there? Where the hoes at? Now, in the defense of the police chief, that old nigga from the U-Haul do look like he got a stable of bitches. But that's neither here nor there. I forgot them niggas said this nigga was running a fucking strip club at the U-Haul. They are the worst liars the world has ever seen, bro. What kind of shit is that, nigga? Same shit that got Eddie Murphy and Martin fucked up in life. They was in that damn U-Haul and then heard Natchez Under the Hill, nigga, and then the rest was history. So let me tell you something, fellas. When you making a delivery in the middle of the night and you drop that U-Haul off, do not go to Natchez Under the Bridge, nigga. Beat me down to my socks. That's what you get going to a fucking strip club connected to a U-Haul. Nigga, he said that shit with a straight face. And then they gonna try to be like, order. Why? Because that nigga's in the crowd like, shut your lying ass up, nigga. Ain't no bitches ever been in my motherfucking U-Haul, nigga. I don't trust none of them hoes. Now, the one thing we do got on camera is the police illegally breaking into that U-Haul place. Yeah, I saw that. I did see that video, police chief. Yeah, I've seen that. I saw y'all block the fucking street and then come up and illegal. Y'all didn't know that camera was up there. Caught you on film, nigga. 4K, nigga. That's how we get down. And then that motherfucker, that nigga, I'm sorry if he's not Indian. I'm so sorry, whatever he is. I just don't know. Yeah, but that nigga was, he might have even been Mexican. I don't know. That nigga, all I know is he was shitty. I work very hard for my license. I do not want my, shut the fuck up, nigga. You done had shootings. Police that had to be called out to that motherfucker all the time. The cops are just wild. All the cops should have did was they should have waited to see if either one of these clubs, if a fight would have broke out of any kind, if they would have been dumb enough to call the police that night for anything, then they could have just shut that motherfucker down then. Nope. Tiffany, she just be so full of rage. Them niggas on the news talking about playing, spray that motherfucker down, nigga, and don't call me until it's done.
Yes, ma'am.
I want you to spray that bitch down. Get a free lap dance when you rent a U-Haul. Now, I want to know what the mile conversion is. So if I get a U-Haul and I got like 500 miles and I bring it back with like 250, do I get to take 250 miles out on one of the strippers' pussies? And this is just simply for clarification. I just want to know how this particular U-Haul location works. So if we can get a ruling on that. I don't want to leave any miles on the table. Can't leave any miles on the table. And I want to guarantee that it's gonna be a low mileage bitch. No, I ain't taking none of them high mileage bitches. No. In St. Louis, mad in the motherfucker, they done mentioned this strip club. Tell that U-Haul man to bring me my money. He ain't in there. He ain't in there waiting on me. Listen here, nigga. You tell that motherfucker he better not make me get out this motherfucking car. Do you understand me? Brooklyn. Yeah, boss. Do something to make me feel good. I thought you never asked. I got one question though about the strip club. Just one. Why ain't y'all shut that motherfucker down? Y'all know about it, but y'all have yet to shut it down. Why? My second question is, how many of y'all niggas on the force go to that strip club? Is that why it's still open? Still open because that's the spot y'all go to, and now y'all dry snitching? Because why ain't y'all shut that motherfucker down already? Why are you like, oh, they got this motherfucker's a U-Haul, but then it's this? Then why ain't y'all shut it down? Now the feds will shut that down immediately. Something like that, the feds will do that shit on their off day. Tiffany, the part that should scare you is the feds been there for months, talked to everybody but you, and they ain't locked a single motherfucker up. That should scare you. That should fucking scare you. That should scare you. Now, it probably don't. Because here's the thing with Tiffany Henyard. The one thing I've learned about her, watching her and all of this is, it's clear as day, this bitch thinks she could talk her way out of anything, nigga. Like, no, she don't think that there's a chance at all that she'll have to like face anything over this for real. That's why she keeps boldly lying, even though she knows the fucking feds are there. Like, think about this. A lot of y'all been around as long as I have or more. And you know when politicians normally start making the news and getting caught up in shit, we all know that the politicians usually go somewhere and sit down and shut the fuck up. It's very rare. This is like TV level shit. This TV level shit where it's like, no matter what the fuck they say, nigga, I will not sit down. I will be heard. Even though I know I'm lying. Because again, this is another situation where it's very rare where you find nobody has her back. Like, there are no other YouTube channels. There are no TikTok channels. There's nobody that's really trying to you can't even fake this. Normally when the shit's like kind of down the middle, maybe like 55, 45, 55, the trustees are right, 45, she wrong. Then maybe some people doing some YouTube channels and maybe, oh man, it's probably because she black. Da, 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 da. Nobody's doing that. There is no market for that. And that type of shit is wild just in itself. That paperwork should be easy to get. Because, matter of fact, I'll try to find it tomorrow. Because all she did was grab the open cases. She says she won all these cases. Kiana passed out the cases showing she ain't won all of them. Like, I'm 25 and like, this is the weirdest shit ever. Like, imagine being at a press conference with a boxer that you know ain't never won a fight, and this nigga sitting here arguing with you that he's undefeated. She's literally never won a fucking case. Like and then like the recall shit. She really didn't win the recall. She lost the recall, and then it got thrown out on a technicality. E. Freeman, I noticed you was extra quiet tonight. See, Keith, I see Keith is learning a little bit, but it's too late, nigga. Once they find out that you have put your thing in her, it's gonna be an issue, my guy. I promise you that. It's gonna be an issue, little nigga. Keith was up there real mouse-like tonight. Yeah, wasn't no Nino Brown outfits, wasn't no bitch better have my money, wasn't none of that shit. She ain't bold enough to do none of that shit now. She was only doing that shit when she felt like she couldn't be touched. And now she feel like she can be touched. She's being touched. Like, remember, one thing that she admitted to that caught me off guard was she admitted that, like, her kid is like, don't give up. Wait, your 4-year-old know that you in the dumps over this shit? So yeah, it's way worse than she want you to believe. There's another thing that made her look stupid. Why would you go to Angela to answer the exact same questions of Roland Martin instead of going back to Roland Martin and getting clarification? Because trust me, Roland would have cleared out his whole fucking calendar for that. They ain't playing shit. The only music they playing when they say the time is up is gunshots. I guarantee at least one of them cops had their gun unholstered when they told her time was up. Bitch, put that motherfucking mic down. This is America, not my house. You try that America shit somewhere else, bitch. This is my house. I heard this one cop said, one police like, sheriff, this nigga was like, Houston acknowledges the Constitution, not me. Like, what? Didn't you just take an oath? Heath Freeman did not give no grandstanding speech for her tonight. And I think that they not happy with her either. She threw them under the bus. She went on Angela Yee and was like, yeah, it's their charity and I don't know what they be doing. And sometimes people make mistakes. She basically admitted that they fucked up somewhere with that charity tonight. Well, there's no basically, she did. She admitted that they fucked up with that charity. She just don't know what they did. Apparently people didn't file something or whatever because people make mistakes. See, all they got to do is call my phone. You ain't calling my phone. So yeah, someone made up a charity. But then she admitted because it came out who the fuck it was, so she couldn't get back on Angela Yee and be like, I don't know who's on it all. These like some niggas made some mistake. I don't know. But the fact that the whole news reporting was everybody up under her was on the charity. Not just Keith Freeman. Keith Freeman and multiple other people. For her to go on Angela and be like, man, they fucked up. Sometimes people make mistakes. That's wild. Let me give you a word of advice. Don't get yourself into a position where you're trying to play the semantics with feds, bro. That ain't really where you wanting to be sitting. I'm so serious. You really don't want to be sitting in a spot where you like trying to play semantics with the feds. Well, my name's not on that, nigga. They not going for that, bro. I'm just being honest. They not going for that shit. Yeah, that's Rico shit. Like, they not going for that. And she low-key thinks this is a real play. That's why she just double down, triple down. I'm like, this ain't no real play, bitch. You ain't gonna be able to play this. No, Roland Martin didn't know who she was. She basically used Roland Martin's platform to run propaganda while she's in the middle of scandal. See, Roland, his shit came across like he didn't know she was really in scandal like this. That's why he came. If he was really doing her bidding, he would not come back the next day with all them facts like he did. But the thing is, but again, why did she do that? She told you why she did that. She said niggas wasn't answering the phone. He finally found somebody dumb enough to answer the fucking phone, and look what happened. You can't even make this shit up, bro. All the things you can make up. Where does she go at the end of all this? I can't even tell you. She don't even know. Bro, I heard her voice crack multiple times, and I have never heard her talk so soft. She didn't have, it was like her energy was down. Listen to how she's talking. She had little parts where it seemed like her energy was going up, but bro, her energy was low as fuck.
And you're from Dolton, Illinois, born and raised there. Tell me something about the town, because I've never been there. I know it's outside of Chicago, but tell me, if you had to describe where you're from, what it's like.
Sure. So back in the day, it was a small suburb that everybody wanted to go to because we had every single.
When have you ever heard her talk this low? When? Just be honest.
Restaurant you can name was on Sibley, and
She
now
feeling
it
it.
just turned into an area where it needed a little love. Because it was always ran and it was always corrupt. And that's why people don't know how to come out of the corruption for our village. I'm fighting against corruption now, and that's why I'm being slandered in the media, because people want to have their way with me, and they cannot and will not. So my town is still comprised of majority black. In the past, it was majority white. When we moved there, I had friends like Heather and Susan.
We're never hanging out with no bitches named Heather and Susan. Let me go ahead and put that out there. Yeah. Like, nigga, I find it funny that you put your inside voice on now. You coming across way more docile, but really it's because you stressed and you just trying to figure a way out of this shit. You don't even know what to do. She probably told Angela Yee, I would not be surprised. She told Angela Yee, like, yo, when I do this interview, you can't have nobody come on after me doing a rebuttal. Bet she said that. Bet she said that. But shit, you live and learn. Well, her reaction was definitely a temper tantrum in the car. She strikes me as the type. I bet she's extremely mean to the niggas around her. On some day-to-day shit, she is extremely like, bro, Keith be fucking. I guarantee she mean to him. Soon as something go left, she calling them all out their name, yelling and screaming. Probably throw shit, all types of shit, bro. I've seen all I need to see with her. She does not come across as somebody that's, cool. Bitch got me doing an early show over this goofy shit. Will y'all pull up and just lock this bitch up already? Just like this nigga was talking about. Y'all, look, it's supposed to be a meeting every first Monday and third Monday. But for whatever reason, she's canceled the third Monday 11 straight months in a row. And gonna probably do it again this month. That's why that nigga was going off. That nigga was like, don't man, you better keep my name out your fucking mouth unless you want these problems. Unless y'all niggas want these problems, you better shut the fuck up talking about me. That's for damn sure. Let's see if the news is already posted about it before I get the fuck up out of here. And the views for these meetings are getting bigger and bigger. She did not address the false allegations. I was waiting for that. Yeah, news ain't with the shits yet. I'm sure they'll be with it tomorrow. This bitch got up there and lied like a motherfucker again. Keanu and them was ready. They brought receipts. They brought pictures of shit. As always, she don't never have no receipts of nothing she say. And the only receipts she have is other motherfuckers around her that will just repeat what she said. $19,000 banners, bro. That's some I be trying to stay away from that N-word, but that's some narcissistic shit, bitch. In the middle of all of this, for you to be like, well, let's try to get these banners made. That's the last thing you need to do. But I guess I'm getting the fuck up out of here. Say goodnight to your boy. We'll be back regular spot tomorrow. Fuck out of here now. I've been on 4 hours already. Fucking with her. Lee, Kendra, Tommy.
Out the cap.
Tracy, Janice, Bob, Mike, David. The whole late night crew. We on our way to 10,000, bro. We on our way. We'll short or whatever tomorrow. Maybe even tonight. It's early enough. So don't be surprised you see a short tonight. Then again, I'm probably lying. Diggity. Rhonda. Yeah, she getting drunk and getting fucked tonight. She getting one of them butt naked massages, nigga. Have a nigga massage on her booty while she sip on some rose, nigga, and then get her motherfucking shit plummet. Or actually not plummet, but pummeled. That's better. She's getting her shit pummeled. Nigga gonna be speed bagging her shit. Allegedly. This is all alleged. Everything I be saying is alleged. Nobody leave me no way. Latasha, we out this thing, man. I love y'all to death. God is indeed great. I love this gang, man. I see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, I see y'all tomorrow. But it's 10 o'clock. A short probably coming. I'm out. Peace.
Yo, what's going on, boys? How are you?
Yo, dab me up.
Hey, all right, damn. What part of the city are you from?
Yo,
what's up?
there, brother.
Hey,
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
You guys ready for this?
Take this.
Oh, all right, sick. Why don't you guys come inside?
Don't ski.
These are the guys.
I'm Octavius Gray. And I'm Steve. Steve Lavoie. It's okay, I have vape in here, right?
Set the mood right. Pick you up, baby, I'm looking so fly. Sunset rooftop, yeah, that's nice, right? Hop in a G-Class, I know you need that. Heart racing fast like the speed of light. Is this attraction, or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see what I can be for you. 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 You got me wrapped up in your love.
Barely.
Finding you is like a treasure. Making my heart feel this way, yeah, yeah. And I'll treat you so damn special. What you did, who you were with, I don't care about those days. When I'm with you, I won't complain. Share your success and heartbreaks. Yeah, you know I stay by your side. Never leave you dissatisfied. But I need you to let me know. Is this attraction, or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see what I can be for you. 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 Baby girl, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Oh, yeah, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Yeah,
Just ask them how I did it. I got out the limo, grabbed the hand, went upstairs and fucked her.
yeah, it's just one night. Yeah.
Good night, Miss Jags.
Crushed it.
God is great, bro. God is great. God is great. Third shifters. Young.